You look like a student. What you studying?
You don't know it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you feel it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to win. You got to understand we're going to win right now.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Storm. DeadBolt, nigga. Storm. Storm.
I don't know.
Let me cut that out before Dion goddamn put his motherfucking mouth back up.
Hey, you already know, nigga. DeadBolt, man. We in this motherfucker. We hijacking that nigga shit. That's what we doing. We're gonna hijack his shit today. What's happening, Trail?
Shit, you're cooling, dog.
Just cooling?
That's it.
Oh man, we got a lot to talk about today. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. But I know what you've been doing, you know what I'm saying, just on the downtime outside of, you know what I'm saying, getting the plan together, getting to the paper. College football 25 is dropped, man. And my reaction to this is I'm very disappointed. I've been messing with the game all week off and on, man. And I just, it's so many things I feel like was left out of this joint. So many different things, I made a little TikTok on it, but speaking on this, man, I'm like, yo, man, it's missing. I had mentioned, you know what I'm saying, just like the narrators, you know what I'm saying, like the announcers. We don't get no pictures or no photos of the announcers. We ain't got, college game day. We don't have none of the immersion around it, if I'm saying that the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like the game ain't got none of that around it. Yeah, the gameplay is cool. I like the gameplay. But everything else around it, I feel like, man, EA has dropped the ball again, bro. I feel like they've dropped the ball again.
Interesting.
No halftime show. And I know somebody got on me about the halftime show. Like, oh, man, who cares about the halftime show? We're going to skip it. But I'm just saying, it gives you the whole kit and caboodle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, to me, the crown jewel of video games was NFL 2K5 because it had the halftime show. It had the Sports Center feeling, you know what I'm saying, with Chris Berman and all like that. Like all the money that this game ended up generating, right? $70 million in one day. You know, 2.2 million people were willing to pay $100 a whop. You feel what I'm saying? To just play it 3 days early. So you've had over a decade to get this game ready and prepared. And I just feel like, man, they just, to me, with the capabilities of the Xbox X, Series X, and the PlayStation 5, like the internal capability of the graphics and shit, they should be able to take it to levels that we've never seen before. And I feel like the gaming community is settling, bro. And we're just whatever they throw out. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Well, first of all, let's make sure you got the TV that bring out all the shit that you expect from the Xbox and the PlayStation 5. First of all, folks, because most people don't own that TV. Most people don't even know that they need a certain kind of TV to get the full effect on your gaming console. That's just where we at right now. As far as the game go, you know, it's cool. You know, I don't really play football games anyway. For real, unless it's soccer. Nigga, I play FIFA, Madden, all that type of shit. You ain't finna see me buying that shit. Matter of fact, I didn't buy this. I'm on my 10-hour trial. Have I played a few games of this shit with Georgia? Yes, I have. Will I buy this eventually? Maybe. I'm usually the one that buys deluxe versions of games. This is not one I bought, but I'm not a nigga I'm not, you know, I don't play a football game for real. But it was cool to, you know, run some option plays and shit like that with old Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, what it is.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, for those who, you know, a couple of my, you know, one of my cousins told me to speak about it. There's a couple of people that reached out to me like, yo, man, when you go on your podcast, man, just you got to tell them how we really feeling. And I just thought I'd just bring that up, man. You know, it's like I said, you're right. I mean, we got 8K TVs now, right? Like I have it playing on my A6. So it's a pretty decent screen. Like the graphics, I mean, for me, the graphics is cool. I'm like I said, but I feel like it can be way better.
Does your TV have 120 hertz refresh rate and ray tracing?
I'd see that.
You see what I'm saying? But you know, really, the game, you know, the game look good anyway. Though the game, to me, I don't even have the 4K Xbox. I got an Xbox One S. That shit running 1440p. Shit look great to me. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine, you know, once or if I ever do get the Series X Xbox, how that shit might look. You know what I'm saying? Shit probably would be dope. But the game cool to me. Shit, halftime shows and shit like that. You know, I'm sure a lot of shit gonna come with updates because we are in the era where once games come out, they listen to the people and they try to add things with updates. Sometimes a lot of people complain about how fast them updates come, but shit, nigga, your goddamn $69 that you pay for the game, that shit don't pay goddamn for an hour the man that's programming that though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. They gotta do shit. You know, the thing, whatever's being most complained about is what they're gonna tackle first. And obviously you got to be looking at forums. You got to figure out what that is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the gameplay, I don't know what people are complaining about the most as far as this game goes. Because all I see is motherfuckers is enjoying playing this shit. That's all I've been seeing. I haven't really seen anybody complaining. I see motherfuckers goddamn complaining about the Heisman the setting being too fucking hard. That's what I have seen motherfuckers complaining about. That's probably the first thing they're going to fix. People are saying if you're playing on Heisman, it's too fucking hard.
Yeah, you gotta be a dog to play that shit though.
It's
I know
probably gonna
I'm,
be one of
I know I'm
the,
a freshman.
that's probably gonna be one of the first issues though. You know what I'm saying? Because you still kind of want to be able to play it on the hardest level, but you still want to be able to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably one of the issues they're gonna fix. I remember Mortal Kombat 11 was like that, nigga. It was like it was too hard. Like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And they fixed that shit with they first update to Mortal Kombat 11. That was the last Mortal Kombat. That was something that they fixed. It was just they wasn't expecting that, but people complained and they fixed it. So, I'm sure they'll add, subtract, fix bugs and shit like that.
Right.
Over the coming year. This is the first one since goddamn this shit been years, nigga.
Yeah, over a decade.
Yeah, I'm finna say 2014, I think. Shit, something like that.
And I wasn't even, and like I said, as time went on, like this, for me, I didn't play it since early 2000s, back when I was in college. Like this was the go-to for all of us then. So I was just anxious for it to come out. And my thing is, being a former gamer, because I can't consider myself a gamer now because I don't put in the time, but I just remember, man, when they used to put a lot more thought and detail into things. I think this throwing out the game and just saying, okay, be cool with just one thing when you have the capability and the space to hit everything, I think in 2024 is unacceptable. But I'm glad everybody's happy, glad it is back. But for people, now as we get into our Georgia news, before we get around the hip-hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, this situation right here is my worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for everybody who had a situation with this outage, with your banking, you know what I'm saying, with your appointments at the hospital, flights, Hartsfield, I mean, it's going to be messed up without this. But for 416 flights to have been delayed, 245 have been canceled due to that massive outage. I know people that are still struggling to recover from that, still just now being able to get home is unacceptable. From what this could have been handled with backup servers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hearing people complain about Delta, and they were saying how Delta servers and stuff were kind of outdated. And it's funny how everybody goes to Delta is the number one. Let's fly. I got to fly Delta and shit like that. They don't even have the proper servers to handle all this shit,
Well, you know what? Those servers are still going to be ran by Microsoft, my guy. And this wasn't a hit on their servers or any of that. This was definitely a hit on Microsoft software, my nigga. Those are the only computers that actually had a problem with this. Now, it wasn't Microsoft computers all over, but
it was cyber. It was a cyber company, though, right?
That was CrowdStrike provides.
CrowdStrike.
They provide cybersecurity for certain companies, and they had an update for Microsoft computers. Something went wrong with that update.
Right. So you don't think personally that it could have been some funny business?
I always think shit like that be funny business, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because they can say one or two words and people not understand what's really going on.
I agree.
You got to be into that lane. One or two words and you'll be like, okay, yeah, all right, cool.
When it's coming back on? When can I get on social media?
So, but yeah, that shit definitely affected some major companies, man. And Delta, shit. Yeah. Delta got hit, man.
Yeah, Delta got hit, man. Shout out to everybody who made it home safely. I mean, that's my worst nightmare, man. Flying and getting stranded for a few days and you sleeping on the floor. Like, you seen people that were lined up against the escalator walkway, the little walk trail escalator. And I think when things like that happen, man, the airlines make millions and millions of dollars. There's no way that they shouldn't have hotel accommodation for these people. Like, once you know that the flight is canceled and they might not get out for another 24 to 48 hours, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a 3-star, 2-star, whatever. You should have some type of hotel accommodations. You also should have something, all y'all cross promote. You should have something with Uber. Download the Uber app, put in a code, and you'll get a ride to the spot or whatever. To have people just sleep at the damn airport, man, that's unacceptable, man.
And they probably got something in place though, but that is it's only going to be a certain number of motherfuckers that's going to be able to get that. It's going to be able to use that. Of course, Delta is going to take care of they they people that's paying the most, regardless of whatever. I guarantee some of them Sky Club folks. Yep. Well, them folks ain't had no problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll connect you with a flight on American or something. There's something else. Something else happening for certain folks. You know what I'm saying? But there are more seats in economy, my nigga, than anything. Sometimes those people just gotta wait it out. It is what it is, my nigga. I ain't lying, man. It's more economy seats on all airplanes, nigga, than anything else. Well, first class might have 15 seats, 20 seats, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit. So that should be a whole different ball game, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, man, who got something out of the deal, who was able to, capitalize in some type of way, because I would have been ramping and raving, bro. Ain't no way I'm going out like that. Y'all got me stranded at the airport 2-3 days because of some update. Shout out to DJ Kevy Kev, man, tuning in, man. What's happening news? You already know.
Kev said Windows-based software is prone to viruses, glitches, etc. Exactly, nigga. Windows computers are the ones that are targeted, my nigga, and gets attacked every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's one reason why Mac computers are so expensive most of the time, because they are less targeted. Not saying that motherfuckers don't target them with viruses, though. Not saying you can't catch spyware, malware on your computer if you're using a Mac, but nigga, is damn near a 85% chance that you won't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sometimes you just got to go ahead and pay the money. Do I own a PC? Yeah, absolutely. I got a PC. Shit, that bitch is a beast too. But I'm usually on my, my Mac most of the time and shit. That's usually my go-to. Where I'm a fucking Mac user, iPad, iPhone, all that shit. So, but I got to keep me a PC in the bag. You feel me? Something strong too. Shit, fuck that. Got to have it.
I think also outside of the flights too, just with the banks and everything else that it affected, it just also goes to show you. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, I'm gonna try to, I ain't gonna keep my money in the bank. I'm like, well, everybody get direct deposits.
Hold on, dog.
What's up?
I was hearing the fucking theme music. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, man, with the software and everything like that, I think it's best, man, to take some cash out. Make sure you got some cash for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't trust the digits, the cyber. This to me, this was just like a little test run, real quick, see how it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I personally, obviously, I wasn't traveling on that day, so it didn't affect my world, and whatever. But to see a lot of people, man, be inconvenienced, I think is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Delta, definitely get your systems up.
I mean, it definitely could have been some kind of experiment. They could have been testing how they can control certain situations. Because at least now they know that if they have motherfuckers trying to escape the country, they can hit this little blip.
Right.
Whatever that is, they can shut all that shit down. You feel me?
Get a mother nigga for this small chronic break.
Oh,
get a mother.
Oh man, this shit, yeah, what it is.
What I was gonna say, the next thing though that I wanted to get into real quick, right? This right here, man, I feel like, man, when we in the South, I think a lot of stuff as far as our heritage and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like this is something that I feel like we should all, have the opportunity to be taught. But for Georgia to be notified that their students, their AP African American Studies will no longer be offered, and they will have to adjust their schedules. I mean, what do you feel about that? That they're taking African Studies but leaving American history and stuff like that within the schools?
They is they money, so they can kind of do what they want to do with it for real. But the thing about this is, Atlanta APS said they don't need them to fund these programs anyway. They're gonna keep AP African American Studies in their curriculum. Gwinnett County said we ain't got no money to do that.
I don't know how Gwinnett County got the money.
So it's really being left up to the school district to continue to have this African American Studies curriculum in their school system. So when they're kind of like, nah, it don't even matter. We ain't got the money to pay for it. We will definitely remove this shit. That's the largest school. Gwinnett County has the largest school system in Georgia.
Yeah.
That's the one that's gonna get hit. APS, they're like, yeah, we don't need y'all to pay for this shit. We can motherfucking teach our students this shit anyway. We can fund it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But that makes sense though. They have a more, if I'm not mistaken, I had to ask my people that work for APS. I think they have a more African American school district. Like the majority in Gwinnett, I think definitely, man. All the white folks there in Gwinnett and Mexicans,
Hispanics,
you know what I'm saying?
White,
Hispanics, it's definitely a different. It's a little more mixed up there than it is in APS.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the CAB probably Decatur city schools, the CAB, they're probably better to fund this shit themselves too.
But why do you think they're targeting African American studies?
Because somebody that is in control feels like it's not needed. That's what that is. Yeah, they be all right. That's what somebody who's ever in control of this funding is probably saying. Yeah, they'll be all right. If you want your kids to know about by their own history, you probably need to teach them yourself from home. Or, when they go to college, make sure they take up African American studies. So it's just somebody that's in control saying that, they don't want to pay for that shit no more. That's really what it is.
Yeah. No,
think about shit at your job, nigga, certain perks that you had. And then the next thing you know, they got you get an email saying this shit here going away. Nigga, my job say they taking away the coffee. They say them motherfuckers, they had a big ass nigga, they had a meme about this shit, my boy. Look, they had an early morning meeting, my nigga. They said we spent $300,000 on coffee like this year. We got to do something about it. I mean, you got motherfuckers coming to work, nigga. That motherfucker need coffee. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what? This is a perk. Y'all offer us free coffee and tea. Now they done went to some shit to where now they got coffee pots instead of the individual coffee cups and shit. They got coffee pots. Y'all finna spend way more money because now y'all finna waste more coffee now. But I digress. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas tripping about that coffee, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? They talking about 300,000, but you got a campus though. Nigga, this ain't no one building. You got a whole campus. You know what I'm saying? You got 3-4 fucking buildings on the campus. All kind of shit going on.
Motherfuckers hate spending that check.
Like, come on, man.
Check. Motherfuckers always trying to see how they can cut costs in this bitch, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to Smooth Denim, man. Smooth Denim said, all of that is part of the CRT agenda deletion. But I don't know what none of that is, but I'm finna look it up. Cricket, something nigga, Smooth says the CRT agenda deletion. God damn it.
Man. Smooth, you might have to
what
be
the hell? What the hell CRT stand for, Smooth?
What you got going on over there, bro?
I'm gonna look that up.
We get a mother for this small chronic bro.
CRT test or something? I think that might be what he's talking about. Or is he talking about the critical race theory? An interdisciplinary academic field focused on the relationships between social conceptions of race and ethnicity, social and political laws and media. That what you talking about, Smooth? The CRT race theory, the critical race theory? Say something in the goddamn chat. How you doing tonight? But yeah, it is what it is, man. Gwinnett County, I don't put nothing past them motherfuckers for real. especially once they look. I feel like Gwinnett County is one of those counties. If a high school football player goes pro and doesn't give back to the community, if he's black, they'll start doing certain shit. I just get that out of Gwinnett County School District, my nigga.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with the niggas out here.
They ain't fucking you. Feel me? It is what it is, man.
That's all they want from you. Stay out the way. That's all they.
Stay out the way, man. Play. Matter of fact, get up the championship. Play their foot. I'm my son. Nigga, he couldn't even play football in junior high. Like, how the junior highs ain't got no? How y'all ain't got no junior high football? Never heard of before in my life, my nigga. Until my son started going to junior high and motherfucking. Well, middle school. My bad. I'm old school, y'all. Middle school, not junior high. Until he started going to middle school in Gwinnett County. I said, these motherfuckers don't got no football.
Gwinnett deprived, bro. They ain't putting they don't give a fuck if it ain't soccer or golf. they not giving a hell about no goddamn.
But they ain't have band, nigga. They had orchestra. They didn't have no band.
I don't know what the fuck Gwinnett got going.
Now high school is different. Obviously, high school, that's when you tap into some football. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if you in Gwinnett in junior high, you got to come on over to DeKalb County.
Yeah, or play prep.
That's what. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. What you call that shit?
Like prep league.
Like prep Pee Wee football league.
Yeah, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he said critical race theory. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, man. Shout out to Smooth again, man, for dropping that critical race theory in the chat. The next thing though, man, it's a little sad though, bro. Chad Dillon, man, if y'all not hip, man, if y'all haven't been down to the Boil seafood in Buckhead, he was tragically shot and killed in Atlanta. I mean, when you think about stuff like this, bro, you think about things that's deeper than rap. We don't know if you got robbed. I mean, all the
He didn't.
Yeah, it didn't
he didn't get robbed. Nothing was taken from him. He was found dead outside his Rolls Royce. Broad daylight. This was definitely not a robbery. And I've been telling folks that shit. Folks been like, nigga, how you don't know he was robbed? How you don't know somebody hated? Man, got himself mixed up into some shit that he probably ain't. He won. He got himself mixed up into something. I'm gonna just say that. Fact. This was a targeted attack. They assassinated that man broad fucking daylight.
Fucking daylight. Yeah.
Left that nigga body there. If they were finna rob the nigga, how you gonna rob a nigga and not take the double R? You could have took that shit to the west side and sold that shit all quick. Chop shop shit. That shit's still going on in 2024. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think be happening to the Hellcats and Scat Packs? Like, yeah, this was definitely a targeted hit, man. You done froze up, bro. Oh, there you go. You came back now.
Okay. Back, yeah. That's what I say. I stay the fuck away from that side of town. You're right. Like, that is not Scat or Hellcat friendly. But I do believe, man, that he was mixed up in some shit. And he was mixed up in some shit, I think, with that was, some of that shit. And like, you end up owing some niggas some money. And, niggas, they ain't playing.
Niggas ain't playing, bro.
Niggas gonna come see about you, man. And for them to come get you in broad daylight, just let you know. But what makes me feel is like, why do people think that people be playing with them? See, if somebody threatened me to that level and say, I'm gonna come see you, I'm gonna take all the necessary precautions to protect myself. Like, so for you to be rolling around like everything sweet and not putting the APB out, because obviously whoever it was, they didn't care about going to jail. For them to walk up and take you out in broad daylight, man, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, it's sad though. I mean,
they made an example out the nigga, man, for real. So whoever put that, I feel like it was a targeted hit. So somebody, whoever, if somebody was paid to take bro out, everything that happened was part of the payment package. We need you to do it in broad daylight. Leave his ass right there. Make an example out of him. Let these motherfuckers know that we not fucking playing.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause that's pretty much what they did. That's pretty much what they did. They definitely put an example and said, like, okay, we not playing around. And it's crazy. Atlanta is definitely not, like I said, we've talked about this before, but the city ain't the city like that no more. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely on a different type of time when you stepping out. Now you can, especially in the city, you can get it in the city. Like, and condolences to the family, man.
I
Like,
think it's always been like that. I think it's like that in every major city, my nigga. It's always been like that. It's always been weird crime going on in the city of Atlanta, nigga, since I've been living here that you will only see on TV. That's in like every nigga, the shit you expect to happen in New York and Chicago, it's always happened here in Atlanta. Always. Look at how the nigga Rollo went. Not Rollo, what the nigga was, the young nigga who fucked with Lil Baby B. Could he be connected to too many motherfuckers that be having shit going on? What the nigga homeboy name was that got killed on 20? Marlo.
Yeah.
Look how they aired that nigga out.
Yeah, they aired
On
Marlo.
20. This nigga right here is part owner of Little Baby's restaurant. I see how you did look. Yes. The restaurant that Little Baby owned, he's part owner of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
4PF. I ain't saying they got some shit going on, but it just be some shit just be weird though. Nigga, was you pull the kid babies a kickback or something? You feel me? What going on? You just never know, man. You just never know, man.
You don't know.
That's why I say when you get yourself involved in street shit, and I'm not saying that because he was involved with Lil Baby, he was involved in some street shit. I don't know if Lil Baby's still involved in street shit, but you just gotta be careful. You feel me? You can't be around here. You can't be around here riding around with Drake. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I think all rappers, in a sense, that when they get a couple dollars, they be involved in street shit because they put their boys on. Like, you gotta find a way to feed the wolves. Everybody can't be the hype man. Everybody can't hold the umbrella.
Shit, you ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to do shit.
But I'm saying, I mean, it's known on the east side that he got houses. They got 4PF houses selling, the runts and shit like that. So them niggas moving. You feel what I'm saying? But
we don't have to delete that. Like I don't know about that.
but okay, yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Though.
We put allegedly on there.
The word, you feel me? Yeah.
But I think it's always been like that with rappers, though. Rappers have always had their entourages moving around the city doing they 1-2, because now you got money, now you got motion because of the name. You can do these things. You feel what I'm saying? And make moves and have motion throughout the whole city and get it off. So
that's how niggas be catching Rico. You can't even gift the nigga. You can't even give your man. You can't give your man 5 bands. He go buy a couple of bags. They go to Rico right there, tied in. You funneling. You got an organized crime syndicate going on, or whatever they call that shit. You funneling money to the street. All you did was just gave your man a couple thousand. His dumb man went and bought some bags with it, trying to double up. Bitch, you wasn't finna double up on that shit in 2 hours. No, damn well it finna take you 2 weeks to bust that shit down, selling that shit in 3 5s and 7s. Yo, goof ass.
but I mean, no, I
got caught.
I just think, man, for a nigga to take you out in broad day, bro, that's some street shit. Period. That's some motherfucking street shit.
There ain't no robbery.
Yeah. They ain't take nothing from him either. That's some street shit. And we'll leave it at that. Before we, you know what, man, this next thing I just wanted to show you. I seen this online, and this right here, bro, like, I don't know, man. So is this where all the chicks getting the shit from? Motherfuckers still boosting hard in 2024. Georgia women went on a Saks Fifth stealing. What are we gonna do?
Little young girls too. One on old 20. Well, she ain't old, she 24. I mean, I don't think the boosting will ever stop, my nigga. That's gonna continue to the end of time. Matter of fact, the last day on earth, somebody's gonna be stealing out of Phipps or Lenox or goddamn Greenbrier or the West End Mall or goddamn South DeKalb Mall. somebody gonna be trying to get up out of that bitch, nigga. If I got to leave, if we finna leave the earth, we finna leave the earth with DJ that came out today.
Fact.
We finna go ahead and take these motherfuckers, fucking the end of the world.
That shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, it's to me, you know. But see, the thing is, I think the trend is also, you know, chicks going to jail and taking group pics, and they bad, and they getting a whole bunch of niggas to Venmo and Cash App them and shit like that. So, you know, I think a lot of people, the fear of jail because of all these motherfuckers posting all these glorified videos, niggas cooking steaks, and you know what I'm saying, goddamn wearing full jewelry, everybody got phones, all that shit. Motherfuckers ain't fearing getting locked up like that no more. You know what I mean? And I think that's a clear example, you know, especially in the female prisons and shit like that. You look halfway decent, you put a couple pictures out, you motherfucking fuck around and get stacked up for the whole time you up in there. You're gonna have some pen pals, the whole nine. You feel what I'm saying? So
shit happening with the brothers too, though. It's definitely it's plenty of women out here tricking off on a nigga that locked up.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We see the shit on TV, nigga. How these niggas come home to the big guns. And the shit just go bad. Love about the lockup type shit.
Right.
You feel me? Man, the man done did 12 years, bitch. What you thought he was finna do? He finna slaughter your big ass. And then he gonna figure that shit out later on after he done got comfortable. You feel me? Because
figure that shit out later on.
Figure that shit out later on.
Hey man, free the girls though, man. Goddamn. All right, man. Before we get out of here, man, and get to the other side of the window, man. Like, listen, I didn't know that Georgia had motherfucking goddamn gators, my nigga.
Yeah,
like this shit right here, nigga, it was crazy when I seen this shit. I'm like, yo, so you could really be in the river down in this bitch, nigga, and get fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh nah, nigga. See, I didn't know that. I think we got some audio on this one though, man. How many motherfucking gators is this, bro?
I don't know if we want to come back this way now.
I'm coming. They ain't gonna mess with you.
Man, white folks, y'all
They
is
get out the way. There's a pile of them, dude.
countries. Y'all crazy, bro. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, bro.
You not stupid.
Look at the gators. Good God Almighty.
Like all those gators, bro.
Yeah, they probably.
First off,
I mean, you got motherfuckers that's used to that shit though, dog. There ain't nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the land that they survive in. That's where they from.
What would you do if you was in a situation we was on a boat like that?
I'm gonna stay my ass on the boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But would you turn around or would you still go through them?
We're gonna have to go. That's the way we going. You see, they moving out the way though. Shit, we're gonna have to go through the motherfucker. They can't jump, nigga.
Shit, hell if they can't, nigga.
They can't. They
Man,
can't jump up on no boat.
Nigga, that ain't no motherfucking. That's a little boat. That ain't no big boat. That's one of them little rowboats. Man,
alligators jump on boats.
Man, they can jump and tap the boat. Man, come on, man. Man, listen.
Oh yeah, yes. Alligators can jump into boats and they can move surprisingly quickly.
Man, you got. I'm not listen.
But man, them folks ain't bothered though.
First off, it's too many gators to, you know, everybody not eating, B. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a situation like this and you see a whole bunch of gators, all them not eating. So you see two, I already know, dude, they fat, probably out of shape. You feel what I'm saying? People on the damn boat. So they got to make a move. Ain't no way in hell I'm going through like 60 gators, bro. I've been down here in Georgia almost 20 years, bro. I've never known that there were gators. Now I thought probably towards the border, Florida.
That's probably down that way. That's probably the Okefenokee. Okefenokee is.
I don't care if it was Georgia. I ain't doing. Listen.
But nigga, if you from Georgia, you know that's where the gators at. Okefenokee swamps. That shit deep down there with gators, nigga. Wetlands. Yeah, that ain't out of the ordinary. But you know, you only got a few. There's not a lot of people that live down there in that shit. They can't. First of all, the Okefenokee is a national park, nigga. You fuck one of them gators up, your ass go to prison. That's facts. So shit, what you doing over here in these folks? It's somebody that gonna be like, what are you doing over here fucking with these gators? You gotta let them eat you, because if you fuck one of the gators up, nigga, you be taking your ass to the chain gang. You might get a lot of time for fucking with a gator too that try to kill your ass. No bullshit. You know, it's a state park, so nigga, it's the animals are protected in state parks. That's what them shits is for.
Right.
So these people either they used to the area, they live in the area, or either they somewhere they ain't supposed to motherfucking be. But the way the motherfucker talking is like it's like shit, nigga. This ain't we they gonna get out the way. They know where the fuck they at.
Yeah, that is true. Hey man, that is crazy, bro. Like just looking at that is like, yo, like I would never want to.
You never ate gator tail or gator sausage?
No, I've had alligator bites before.
Okay, same shit, kind of sort.
Yeah, I've had alligator bites, shit like that, man. But I ain't trying to go through nothing where none of that shit is at, bro. Like none of that shit. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this right here, man, like I just a little satire, man, as we get into all the hip-hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy. I thought this was very funny, man. And let's enlarge the screen in here.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
But his death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog, a talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. But here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. I think I wrote 12 books. All did very well.
Interesting.
Hey man, if you don't like Trump or whatever, man, but you got to that nigga. What did he say, Trav? He said, "Adu, I mean."
It sounds like nobody is helping Trump write his speeches.
Right. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just going off.
He probably just not. But I don't see Trump as actually being a really intellectual person anyway, though. You know, he's smart when it comes to money and shit like that, but that's really about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. I just thought that was very funny. You know, but just on another note. Now, obviously, man, you know, we have this situation where we all know that Biden has, you know, pulled out of the presidential race. And, you know, I think everybody wanted that to happen. You know, his own cabinet members, everybody was like, yo, and yeah, you know, Brock, everybody like, yo, Joe, you might take a seat. But I find it very ironic. It was this piece that went viral with President Gerald Ford was asked a question by a young lady in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it was a child. It was back in '89. And he pretty much stated how the first female president would come about. So let's hear what the former President Ford got to say.
Hey, right quick, like before we run that video, man, we got a couple of comments. Tremont said, what's good? Tremont, what's good? Finally good to see you in the building tonight, man. We got Really Rare said, my niggas, what's happening? Really Rare, what's good? Good to see you in the building tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become president of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become president of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president under the law or constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen.
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady?
Go ahead, Doc.
So, I mean, I kind of find it ironic that he kind of calling out what's going on right now. I mean, if you really look at it, it's like at any given moment, I can see them saying that President Joe Biden is no longer with us. And once that happens, then Kamala Harris is then the president. So I think the fact that he kind of spit this back in 89, it's like, you know, you kind of know the plan. It's letting you know that there's an agenda, you know, and it's like a timeline. So he kind of called it out. Shout out to Ford, man, for kind of spitting the real to the young lady. You know, that's something that they say, man, you can't never lie to children. You can't never lie to elderly folk. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the child asked, I think that's why he's just trying to be brutally honest. What you think about that, though, Trev?
Nothing. It's not wrong with what he said.
You don't think he forecasted what's going on right now?
Not really, because Joe obviously he ain't dead. You know, I think the Simpsons probably forecasted this shit before for real here. But they already done showed Maggie, nigga, with the goddamn pearls around her neck, nigga, a couple years ago on the episode. So it's kind of just a coincidence, though.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he, like I said, outlined the whole situation like that, I just think I find it real crazy, though.
Brother Red said, "Word is Sleepy Joe on his deathbed now." Sleepy Joe just got out TV a few minutes ago.
Man, don't believe everything you see, man.
Is he already on his deathbed?
See, and I don't know.
I believe Sleepy Joe smoking some of that shit that nigga we be trying to get our hand on. Yeah, for real. They say him and Barack be smoking. What is that?
To answer your question, though, Real, I do feel that he is on his deathbed, and I do feel that they're going to announce that he is no longer fit to be. It don't even have to be that he's dead. If he's no longer fit to man the president, man the presidency, then the vice president takes over. It doesn't have to be that he actually dies, but it looks like they're setting it up for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they want to do everything in their power to get Joe out the way and get somebody who can at least finish their sentences up there to, to talk and do these debates and stuff like that. But the way they getting Kamala out of there, man, I don't see her. She's gonna have a mean ass vice president. It's gonna have to be like she's gonna have to get Michelle Obama or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gonna need something like that, like somebody who, people believe in, so to speak. Because I don't think she can come out the shadows. Like I said on the video, the only time I ever see her when she get her hair and her nails done, and she say a couple words, she go back and chill. Like she don't really be out there like that, So it would definitely have to be like what he said, man. Somebody, the female would have to get put in the office. And once the female gets put in the office, then it becomes a divide thing, right? It becomes a male versus female type situation, because now, and I'm not saying all the females are going to go with this bait and hook switch, but it's going to be like, okay, a quote unquote minority female, you know what I'm saying, running against Donald Trump. Everybody, even though some people, especially some females, they don't want to vote for Donald Trump or support Donald Trump, but Biden is, get behind Biden either. So it's kind of one of those things like, all right, it's like the lesser of two evils. But I think if Kamala get in there with a Michelle Obama or somebody like that, then, I think it's going to divide male and female. I think the females is definitely going, especially minorities. I see it with Kamala now. They ready to rally behind, this whole independency type situation, an independent woman, Shout out to Tremont with the comment. He never, you say she never spoke.
Hold on. Hold on, Tremont. I forgot what the fuck I was finna say. Shit. I forgot what you just said. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I was finna reply to what you said, but then my reply was going through my head, and then I fucking forgot what I was finna say. I couldn't structure it right in my brain. Shit. It's the ginger ale. I'm on non-alcohol, y'all. I'm on ginger. I'm on diet. No sugar ginger ale.
No sugar.
No sugar ginger ale.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I got to say about it. I think, just to read some of the comments, I think
Tremont said she has never spoken up for anything. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, and everybody knows that she locked up more marijuana offenders and refused to let these brothers out. Did a lot of bullshit with evidence and stuff like that. Like everybody, the cat's out the bag with her.
I read it was only 45 people that she.
I heard it was 150.
Yo, I heard it was 100 or something. I heard it was thousands.
Yeah.
Then I read some shit. I read some documents where motherfuckers is like, man, it was like 40, 45 people or some shit like that, based off of her, the time that she was the prosecutor. Well, in San Francisco, I think it was in San Francisco. It is what it is. If a nigga goddamn break the law, he need to take his ass to motherfucking jail.
Nah, not for no weed offense though. Like
nigga, look here, my nigga. If I go to jail for reefer, my nigga, and you get caught, if I go to jail for weed and you get caught with some goddamn weed and you don't go to jail, I'm gonna feel like a nigga motherfucking around this bitch snitch. That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. I'm just saying. If I go to jail, we talking about nigga doing some time. Or was it just some petty? Did she just lock motherfuckers up? Or did she get years behind this shit?
Man, she was doing, man. Everybody knows, man, she had the most marijuana lockups. Yeah, she was.
Like she was raking numbers up on niggas.
Numbers, bro. And then they asked her, did she even smoke weed? And she laughed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's one of those things, bro. Like her and Joe Biden, bro. Like, you got to give me somebody new. And I don't think the Democrats got enough time to do that. We're in the last 5 months of the year. The election is in November. We 4 months away from November? Yeah.
Kamala is going to be the one that they announced at the DNC. You just get mighty well. Democrats, they push it for her.
It's going to have to be that. It's either I see it being her. I see it being either a dark horse would be Hillary, and another dark horse would be her and Michelle on the card as a vice president. But shit about that. I think personally, like I said, it's about to get crazy because with everything, how this shit is building up and everything, it's like, yeah, it's like you really gotta watch. You gotta really watch what's going on and how this shit gonna play out. Because I when I got aware of this, I was like, yo, like he just
really real said she need a white man as VP. Her husband, the first man,
right? First man,
the first man. Kevin K said, I got them Trump 2024 t-shirts warming up.
Mm-hmm.
Kamala t-shirts gonna sell better than them Trump t-shirts. I'm gonna tell you why. Women, nigga, are 80% of the consumer when it comes to motherfucking buying merchandise and shit. Nigga, women buy everything, bro. Them Kamala shirts gonna go ham.
I want to get them Kamala shirts.
The Kamala shirt, nigga, they gonna buy 2-3 of them shit. They need one that go with every pair of shoe they got.
Like
I'm telling you. Man. Them Kamala shirts finna go crazy, my nigga.
But it's small.
Goddamn, Tremont said the media gonna let Beyonce win the election for her. Obviously, she done got a pass from B, my nigga. Come out on that freedom song. You know, you can't just goddamn be playing Beyonce songs and what like that, but you got to pay Beyonce. Beyonce said, "No, go on now. Come on, I'm so sorry. I keep calling her Kamala. It's Kamala. Kamala. Really said, "Trav drinking ginger flavored water. Yeah, man. Little, you know, you're trying to stay away from the sugar.
Little ginger flavor water.
Might
But
be, you know, for real, for real." Kevin Kell said, "Go look up what Judge O'Brien said about it." Judge O'Brien went off. We don't want to play that on DeadBolt ATL. That nigga was going. He was roasting her ass. But
yeah,
I
that's
just a few motherfuckers though. But everybody that runs for president is going to have those roast moments. We don't have a president. We've never had a president or anybody that was going to potentially be a president that had totally clean hands, my nigga. Everybody got some dirt on them.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's the same. It's the same back, just different sides. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, you know, at the end of the day, man, I don't suggest anybody get too wrapped up into, you know, Democrat or Republican, because, you know, it's all a dog and pony show at the end of the day. Whoever you vote for, don't fall a significant other and or lose relationships over this.
You vote for who's speaking to the issues that you have a concern with, my nigga. That's who you vote for. If you're concerned with things that Donald Trump supports, that's who the fuck you need to be voting for. If you have a concern with issues that and things that the Democrats support, that's who you need to be voting for. Shit. It's just plain and simple. Find out what the fuck these folks standing on or what they saying they standing on. And then figure that shit out.
Yeah. I mean, but whatever side you come up with, though, right? Like, if you come up on one side or you come up on the other, you know, that's where you take your stance with. I'm just telling people, you don't need to fall out or be on no bullshit with nobody over no goddamn vote. Like, I don't want to be arguing with you over no goddamn vote. I can give two shits about, even if I say who I'm voting for and what I'm doing, I can still give two shits about who wins.
Tremont, look what Tremont just said. When can we get some new fresh blood? We got that. Kamala Harris.
Never. She was just in the office. What you mean?
It doesn't matter. No. As president, my nigga. Hold on. How old is she? Hold on. How old is Kamala? Is she younger? Is she
in her 40s?
Lot younger? See, that's it. She just in her 40s.
Yeah, Barack was in his 40s.
I thought she was like about 55.
She might be. She might be older.
Said 40s.
I think she might be like either high 40s or early 50s. High 40s or early 50s.
Right now, she 59, so she finna be 60. So she ain't as old as them niggas is, but she's still like, damn, can we get somebody? I guess it's gonna be hard to get a motherfucker that's 45, 46, 47 to be the president. Like, for real. That ain't gonna be that easy. Yeah, this is gonna be the fresh new blood that we get if she wins, though. That's if she wins. Now, do I feel like she is more of a competitor than Biden would have been to Trump? I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, you know, it just depends on how shit go. Yeah. Do I see a fucked up America with Kamala Harris being the president? Nigga, she just a president, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Nothing significant is going to change. Could she be bullied though? Could a motherfucker test her as a commander in chief? Absolutely, because it's a woman. Are other countries going to look at America like, God damn, y'all got a woman in charge, nigga?
I think it's been predicted so many times throughout movies and, like you said, The Simpsons and everything else. So, I believe this is just my theory, right? I believe she's going to get in office by default because it's about to happen to Joe Biden within the next month. After that happens to Joe Biden, then I think the next chess move is going to be that they're going to declare war with Russia. And when they declare war with Russia, that suspends the election. No election takes place in the middle of war.
Tremont said, what policies is she really standing for? I don't know. I don't. You can say nothing, my nigga, but it's gonna be something in the plan. Wait till the DNC comes. There's gonna be something in the plan.
college. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something, my nigga. You know what I'm
college
saying?
debt. She cutting college debt. You know, they gonna try to get some taxes back to the middle class, and you know, little shit like that. More welfare.
Think
And
of,
all like that.
think about how many people. Damn, my bad, y'all. Think about how many people though are going to be able to relate to that. You know, so she's definitely gonna stand for something that a lot of people want change on. I guarantee that's how they get the votes. You got to tell people you're gonna change something they're not satisfied about.
But see, that's the thing. The Democrats have been promising change for a very long time. Every election is what we're gonna do, and it's false promises. You know, I think, man, at this point, why can't somebody with the power of social media, and this is how you know we live in a dictatorship, and people don't want to see that, like, because they feel like, okay, I'm making a couple dollars, I'm able to do this, I'm able to fly everywhere. This ain't no dictatorship. I'm getting money. But really, you live in a dictatorship because you can't, like, with the power of social media, it should be somebody like myself, a person like that, right? Who should be able to have a plan wrote down, come on with a suit, lay what he's going to do if he gets nominated, talks about his fresh bloodedness, that he's not tied in with any families or the 13 families or no Illuminati stuff or whatever. And with the power of social media, that person should be able to get elected or at least get put on the ballot. And the fact that nobody even gets put on, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And this year, more than any year, like at least before, they would have the illusion that other people were actually running and stuff like that. Now it's like, yo, you don't even know, you know, it might be a couple of independents on the ballot or somebody else on the ballot, but you don't even know who they are.
It's still the same motherfuckers. Kennedy, obviously, Cornel West. Man, Dr. Umar said some crazy shit. Dr. Umar was talking about this shit, man, and he was like, man, I was gonna vote for Cornel West, but he can't stop fucking with the snow bunnies. Umar, hell, man. I feel him though, like, nigga. Umar said he can't stop fucking with the snow bunnies, man. I can't vote for the brother. God damn.
That nigga tripping. But
Really Real said, what policies do Trump stand for? I don't know really real. That's something that I would have to look up. You feel me? Like, I don't know what none of these motherfuckers stand for real. I just know in the state of Georgia, Brian Kemp is a Republican and he's actually not a bad motherfucking governor.
Yeah, like,
we
that's the thing. We got
we sweet down here in Georgia, man. You feel me?
Yeah, we keep a Republican.
But guess what though? We don't really have a lot of the BS as far as politics go on in the state of Georgia, though. The Dems and the Republicans down here, they I want to kind of say they get along. You know what I'm saying? They don't really be having major problems.
I don't even think they get along. I think it's just an understanding that Brian Kemp got Georgia and the black mayor got Atlanta. He lets the black niggas have Atlanta. And that's just what it is. Atlanta operates to me as its own independent.
But the black leaders across the state of Georgia, though, my nigga, can sit down with Brian Kemp and they can come to an agreement on things.
Yeah, because he don't care. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Atlanta is all black. A lot of the top brass here are all black. Atlanta is known as the black city within Georgia. So I don't think he trips about the low end province cities like Columbus, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia. I don't think he cares about like little spots like that. Like, oh, y'all niggas, y'all can have that. I ain't tripping.
Them ain't little spots though.
I'm just saying, but you can have that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't compare, like, those are other cities in the state of Georgia. That nigga is the governor of Georgia, not Atlanta, nigga. He's the governor of Georgia. He has to care about every motherfucking city, every other big city, and small towns. You know what I'm saying? He has to be able to work with these people, my nigga. And he does. Everybody, them motherfuckers, you don't hear nobody really complaining about Brian Kemp other than motherfuckers who don't like guns. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's really it. You know, he can sit down and talk to the black leaders and other black politicians. Nigga, politicians of all races. They don't really be having problems like that. Now, other states, we don't know. We just know in Georgia, motherfuckers kind of keep shit, you know, a certain way down here in Georgia, my nigga. It's still a level of control. Obviously by you know who, but you know, it is what it is. Pretty much it, you know, crime a little fucked up all through the state of motherfucking Georgia, not just in Atlanta. Shit, but you know, our Republican governor, he seemed to be all right. And you can agree with me on that.
Yeah, he cool. I fuck with him. I vote for him every time he come up. So shit, I don't want to go against anything I don't know. Shit. But next situation, man, as we move forward, man, within what's going on. No, obviously, you know, everybody's talking about this situation. Trav, I'll let you go ahead and get into this right here with
I think we got another joint though. Let me hold on. Kevin Kill said something right quick. Like he said, Georgia and Florida was the only states that didn't shut down during COVID. We had 10-day shelter in place. I fought with Kim. He right.
Yeah,
Georgia. Shit. And then you know what's so crazy about that though? Because we didn't shut down, it's like we should have had a fucking border around the state of Georgia, because that just let so many other motherfuckers come in here and fuck shit up. That brought in the hold on, let me ask you something. Did COVID bring in did that bring in, it's like I feel like nigga hookah being smoked everywhere came in with COVID. Niggas was already smoking hookah, but hookah wasn't at the brunch spots. I wasn't getting hookah smoke blown all over mistaken eggs and shit. You feel me? Like only my hot wing, not lemon, you know, lemon pepper. I don't really eat lemon pepper. Maybe some garlic parmesan. Shout out my nigga really real. He turned me on them bitch. But my mild with ranch and blue cheese, it used to always be motherfucking hookah smoke on top of that shit. Now I got hookah smoke on my eggs and grits and bacon and shit. God damn.
hey,
that shit crazy, man.
That shit is crazy, but
hold on. I think I had something with a better. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Yeah, this situation actually sad, man. The body cam footage was released of the officer fatally shooting Sonya Massey. I know a lot of y'all probably saw this already. And it seemed like, to me, it just seemed like, man, once she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, but that devil came up out of her. For real. That devil, I'm talking about, the devil showed his face, my nigga. Once she said that, the devil showed his motherfucking face, dog.
Yeah, you have an ID, that'd make things so much easier. I just need just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real quick.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time here.
Okay.
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID, one task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
you have that stack right there, maybe.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot!
The fucking.
Yeah. You have an ID, that'd make things so much easier. Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
Yeah, I think that's enough of that right there. We kind of see what happened and what's going on. Yeah, that's a real sad occasion right there, man. That man shot that woman in cold blood, bro. It's like Tremont said, Trav, when she said that, his whole guard turned to defense. It did. All she said was, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She ain't said nothing wrong. And then when he shot her, my nigga, she hadn't already set the pot down. Her ears was up.
Right. She definitely did. And I mean, But to me, with all this stuff going on with the presidency, for them to release this, and it's like, it'd be so crazy because there's other shootings that go on with other ethnicities, but they always seem to broadcast ours, right? And it's like, to me, what is they trying to get up out of it? Like, what's their point? What's the intent behind it? You know what I mean? Like, are y'all trying to incite a riot, some type of race war? What is the,
When you say the police footage getting released?
No, I'm just saying, just like they show it on TV and they show it on the internet or whatever the case may be. They're not really blurring shit out. None of that shit. And the fact that our people are always shown getting slain like dogs. I ain't once seen a white person on TV getting killed by any police. And they get killed by the police, though. Like, police is killing white boys and white folks too, but we don't see none of that stuff on TV. Like, we don't never get the reports and all that on that, and they not broadcasting that. It's like they always trying to like start something with our people and make our people, you know what I'm saying, jump and ready to do something. Like, people are calling for the Olympic team to boycott the Olympics and all black athletes and, you know, stuff like that. It's like, you know, it's always targeting our folk. And I guess that's what I got a problem with.
Well, yeah, he fucked up. He's done. It's over with for bro, man.
And then I'm gonna
you're not coming back from there. You know, he's already locked up and charged with 4 counts of fucking murder, some shit like that, my nigga. No bond.
Right. But I'm gonna say this though, right? And like I said, this on some other side of things, though, right? A lot of these niggas know 2020 for all these cops, right? Especially now that they gotta have their body cams on and all that shit. Why would you blatantly kill somebody and know that you're not gonna get off? Know that the outrage is gonna be so hard that you're not gonna be able to walk away with that. I wonder, do this man have a family, like, or what's his responsibility? Because, you know, at the end of the day, they're not stupid. They see what's happening to other cops all across the country. So for them to see what's happening with cops all across the country that are killing black folk and getting, you know, jail time and being ridiculed and losing their jobs, their pensions and all like that, why in 2024, where everything is caught on 4K, well, fuck it, 8K now, like, why would you even do, you know, take shots or do what you know?
That's the devil. That's the devil, my nigga. That's that evil spirit in him.
I mean, it's
that devil, boy.
I think you better
believe that. Shit.
I think it's that too, but it's deeper than that, bro. It made me think. It's like, wait a minute, man. Like, is niggas really walking around crashing out like that? Because what he did ain't no different than a nigga doing a drive-by in broad daylight.
It's different.
You just crashing out. You know you about to go to jail.
But he the law though. He the police, but he is not supposed to crash out like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's expected of him. It's expected of him to not do this. It's not expected to get. It's not expected of Peanut and them. It's not expected for Peanut and them to goddamn not crash out. Peanut and them, nigga, Peanut lose $20 on the die game, boy. He finna kill everybody.
So for you to crash out, it makes me wonder what is the game behind this? Because
could be the Manchurian Candidate shit too, though.
I feel also it's kind of ironic that this chick looked just like fucking Sandra Bland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about identical, nigga, like fucking twins, same teeth, same smile, same fucking everything. Like, so it to me, it's like, what is it? Is it more? Because you got to start questioning, man. Like, listen, I try to think rational. Police have to take mental evaluations, all that type of shit. I understand about the devil and all like that. Yeah, I believe in that spiritual shit too. But at the same time, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Every cop is seeing what's happening, that nobody is getting off like the Rodney Kings no more. That shit ain't happening no more. Motherfuckers is going to jail. So if you go into jail for the rest of your life, you got a family, you got something to live for. Why would you blatantly do that when you know you're going to go to jail for a very long time? You know you never be able to be the same again, no job, no nothing. I have to wonder about that, bro. I really do. I want somebody to do anybody
Kevin Care just said racist, simple and plain. I kind of agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
Kev.
man, but it's deep at it, man.
I also think sometimes
Niggas got
motherfucker,
families,
look,
bro.
don't matter, nigga. A
Niggas got
motherfucker will be racist and feel like they can get off because they white. I can get off with this shit.
You can't feel like you gonna get off when you got body cams attached to you.
That nigga, he pulled the trigger. He felt like he was gonna be justified. He probably still feel like he gonna get out.
Man,
wait till he go to try. I guarantee you're gonna be all kind of. I pray for the family. I didn't mean to do this. He ain't gonna have that same. He might have the same attitude. Like that bitch was crazy. He might have that same attitude and feel like he gonna get off. It might be somebody. What was this at? In Tennessee, I think. Right? When it's in Tennessee, if anybody know what state this was in, y'all drop it. I think it was in Tennessee though. He might have somebody already backing him, telling him you're gonna be all right. Right now. Until somebody tells them he's not gonna be all right.
I personally think he's gonna be all right though. That's the thing about it though. That's the crazy thing about it. Like I think he's gonna be all right. I don't think it's gonna be.
It's possible. Problems. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, man.
I think he was told by some higher ups, nigga, to motherfucking make that move, because ain't no way in fuck, man. Niggas is still making that move in 2024. You can't.
Man, it's gonna go for the rest of our lives, bro. For the rest of our lives, police are gonna be killing people.
Exactly. Police is gonna be killing people, but when you see it straight like that, okay, what's Ramon saying? He's saying
Ramon said her mental capacity was off. What if she did pour the hot water on him? That shit would have goddamn melted. That nigga's skin would have been like, white folks already get in the sun and goddamn go to melting and blistering up and shit. You feel me? That shit would have been goddamn like motherfucking to scream at her.
Still, as a policeman, you're trained for those type of situations. So for you to continue to go down the same road as your predecessors and fuck around, and you see what they get, you see they getting time, you see they not recovering, you see things ain't sweet for them. Why would you put yourself in that situation? I can't see that, regardless of
because you didn't think about that during that situation. You didn't think about that.
It's too many times that they not thinking about it.
It's not enough times, bro. It's not enough.
It's too many times
it's gonna keep happening. So, nigga, look, this shit gonna keep happening, my nigga. With the body cameras, with all this shit. It's gonna keep motherfucking happening, nigga. This ain't gonna ever stop. We want police brutality and police killing to stop, but it's not gonna stop until motherfuckers start fighting back.
No, I mean that's true though. I mean, I agree. I don't think it's gonna
But then it's hard to fight back against the police because all the motherfuckers ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? We need the cops. Nigga, I don't want to go outside and police my neighborhood. I'm in the crib chilling. Fuck I look like? Getting on my what? Talking about taking my Crocs off, putting on some shoes. Man, crazy as fuck. Fuck I look like? I'm out going outside to pick up trash and shit. Police the neighborhood. You crazy?
yeah. I mean, I totally feel what you're saying on that. But like I said, man, I find it. The two things I find ironic, and then also, just hearing the son, describe what happened or whatever the case may be. I heard a lot of people say, where's the emotion and stuff like that. I get it. People process things differently. I don't know how I would have processed. I know how I would have processed it if it was my mom, who would happen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could have sat up there and kind of been that calm. But, I give them the benefit of the doubt. People do process things differently. So I give them the benefit of the doubt. But the fact that she looked just like Sandra Bland, it's just freaky to me. It's freaky to me. And sometimes I'll be thinking they fucking with us, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, she had hot water, like you know what I mean, and that she could have threw it on the nigga, but I don't feel like that was a situation that he was in danger. Do you feel like he was in danger?
Not at all. Not at all.
I didn't feel like he was in danger at all. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
That woman said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Boy, that Emanon came up out of air, boy. The demon came up out that nigga. What? As soon as he heard that, he fucking lost it. Hell no.
Crazy. It's like with that gives the impression that this was a demonic entity that was in him. And if that was the case, then man, that's crazy in itself.
I need to try to find a video. It's another video where after the shooting, they're outside talking, and he like, man, the bitch was crazy. The bitch said she was gonna rebuke me. I mean, you're a grown ass man. You don't know what the fuck that means. I rebuke you, nigga, in the name of Jesus, please. No bullshit. She's saying, man, I rebuke you in the name. No, nothing bad over here is trying to happen to me. Man said that spirit said, shit, yep, not tonight, man. We got something else for your ass.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Shout out to that Stacey crazy cool Virgo. How you doing tonight? She said, danger? No. However, removing the boiling water off the stove was odd as fuck. I'm just saying. So she removed the boiling water because they told her to. If you look at the video, they said something about the boiling water and they said, we don't want you to burn the house down. That's what led her to go over there and remove the boiling water. Because it was on the stove. Well, you can see the flame up under the pot. They mentioned that shit to her. That's why she went over there and moved the water.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
cause I believe if she was gonna hit that ass, she would have slung that bit from way back there. Wow.
What was the reason? But that's the thing, though. What was the reason for her to do that, though? All she was, I mean, I'm just saying, it wasn't. She called the police there.
Yeah, exactly.
So what would have been her reason for her to even do something like that?
She didn't have no reason.
It wasn't like she was on the run, or you know what I'm saying. She had warrants or nothing like that. It wasn't like that.
Crazy says cool says she could have turned it off and left it alone.
Facts.
That ain't how it happened. No, she picked that motherfucker up. That says Curry says cool. If a motherfucker say I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you finna kill their ass. Drop it in the comment. Crazy says cool. Say I'm finna go out, nigga. Rebuke me. What, nigga?
Nah, man.
Nah.
No. But you know what's so crazy?
Yeah, it's a Tremont said it's a sticky situation. It is. It's a sticky situation at the end of the day, man. It's sad too. Kevin Care said, but this motherfucker said, put the pot down. Shaking my head.
Did he say put the pot down? I think it did say put.
When she went and picked the pot up, he said put it down.
Facts.
That shit, man. I hate that happened to that woman, man. But you know,
so
they got his ass though. So with him, probably.
Where do black folks go from here, right? Because obviously, like I said, they're calling for boycotts of the Olympics from black athletes. Black commerce stopping for a couple of days to try to make some type of statement. Like, where do you think ultimately, after the umpteenth killing by a police officer, where do you think we should go from here?
Say that one more time.
I gotta repeat that whole motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I had just got a little camera notification. You know, I got cameras around this bitch.
So what I was saying was, okay, where do black folks go from here? Right? Like we're now at the umpteenth killing by a police officer on camera. Where do we go from here? What's the solution? Like ultimately, what do we propose at this point? Obviously, he's going to go to jail. But if we're talking about boycotting the Olympics and doing all these different things, it's bigger than him just going to jail.
Where did you see that at?
Well, no, it's people calling for the athletes to boycott the Olympics, black athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Young, a couple other people came out and said some stuff. But I'm asking you the question, though.
Where do black people go from here? I mean, you get up and go to work in the morning. Shit. Go get you some money. Shit. Go get you some money on. The best way you can avoid all of this type of shit is go get you some money on and be happy with life. And don't have no reason to even call these motherfuckers. stay out the way. If a motherfucker come in your shit, go on shoot their ass down. Get it on over with. If you can have a legal firearm, get that over with and done. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave the police alone, man. Period. Just leave them folks alone. Don't be doing stupid shit. Stop smoking weed while you ride, goddamn it.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate to put it out there like that, but I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers, man, look, I be riding behind motherfuckers on 285. I don't smoke in the car, period. At all. Ain't smoked in the car for a year. Y'all can add Don, my nigga Don, I wasn't smoking in the car when we went to Miami in 2012, nigga. But we was smoking in the car on the road, and I was driving, but it wasn't my car though. You feel me? It was a party, goddamn. Y'all know, y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I wasn't smoking in the car back then, so I know motherfuckers would get mad if the police pull them over and say, we smelled weed, but nigga, I'm riding behind you on 285. You blowing it down, nigga. Why I smell that shit in my car? My windows ain't even down. You think the police don't smell that shit behind you, my boy? Make it make sense. Then you mad.
My thing, man, for me, 2024, I feel like what we need to do and what they probably should start doing now is
my bad. I don't even know how I got on that shit.
It's all good. I'll finish this out. So what I would suggest that we do, if we're gonna propose anything at this point, right? Because a lot of Black Lives Matter motherfuckers is coming out the woodwork, motherfuckers is speaking up. What I feel like we should finally do is that when a cop or when somebody calls 911 or calls the police department, they need to ask what their ethnicity is. And if it's a black or a minority, you should send out the cop that most describes or fits that minority profile.
So I'm glad you just said that, because that did make me think about something. I think how we can start to fix this is if we have people from the actual neighborhood patrol the neighborhood. It shouldn't be nobody that ain't familiar with people in that area. That's the police. If you understand what I'm saying. That'll keep the area safer. Now I understand that's the hard thing to do. But why are you putting this motherfucker that was raised up in Johns Creek over here, goddamn, in East Atlanta to patrol the area? He knows nothing about this shit unless he was over here buying heroin back in the motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? This nigga knows nothing about the community or anything or how people operate within that neighborhood and community. He knows what the fuck they do up in Johns Creek. And they do shit like have motherfuckers with like R. Kelly got motherfuckers trapped in the closet and with buckets in the bedroom and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But that's where that shit needs to start at, bro. Like nigga, it's plenty of niggas that come up in every hood that want to be police officers. I guarantee you. You would get somebody, you can have a precinct in the neighborhood, policemen and firemen that are people from that area that know the people in the area that know the area. You can do that, but they don't want to do that shit because that's too much like right.
No, I mean, you're right. It is too much like right.
Right.
It makes you wonder though, why do they do the things that they do?
Why? You know why?
It all funnels back up. We need the white cops in the black neighborhoods to put the oppression down, to put the law down, so to speak. Niggas on niggas going, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you would get the niggas trying to do backdoor deals with some of the hustlers in the neighborhood, but you got white cops doing that anyway.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you still gonna have certain things taking place that you just ain't gonna be able to stop. But I think the reason why they had the white cops in the black neighborhood, because they know the white cops ain't gonna mind locking the brother up. Where the black cop might have some empathy for this brother because he might know that he a hardworking man. He just, like you said, got caught with a couple of joints in the car. You know what I'm saying? But you know he got a job. You know he got a family. So you ain't trying to take him to jail or tow his car. You trying to help him out. White cop ain't feeling that remorse for you.
Taking him to jail.
He's taking him to jail.
That's how they keep the jails filled, though. You put the motherfuckers over here that have that what is it? I can't think of the word, but it's kind of like you put someone in the area that is going to have a no nonsense, very strict attitude when it comes to the law. Like you either a law abiding citizen or not. Whatever you do, whether you got them get caught with a motherfucking roach or you got them get caught with a pistol, you still going to motherfucking jail.
But and that's the thing though, man. It's like everything in the United States is for profit. They keep you sick, your medical, everything is for profit. Keep you going back and forth to jail, all that's for profit. Until you remove the profit system from these areas and these institutions where they can't operate for profits and have private investors and stuff like that, then you're always going to have corruption in law enforcement. You're always going to have corruption within the medical fields and stuff like that because it's for profit. Niggas is making money off you being sick. So we need the food industries to keep pumping the poisons in the food and the waters and shit like that. And so you can keep coming to the hospital and we can put you on our medication that's going to give you other shit that's going to make you sick. And you're going to need to come see us for that too. So, you know, I think it's a lot of different things that, you know, that shit targets, bro. And it's crazy when you think about that. I think we had a comment though. Did we have a comment on the thing?
That's sexy, crazy, cool. Virgo said they don't want to lose that level of control.
Facts. No, I agree. They definitely don't want to lose that level of control. But you know, I like I said, I think that's what needs to happen. If you're asking me what's the solution, the short-term solution and the thing they can implement right now is when people call 911 and call police stations, match them up with the ethnicities. Like if it's a Mexican hood, send Mexican police if you have them nearby. If it's black, send black. If it's white, send white.
You know what's crazy about that?
On their own people.
You know what's so crazy about that? Me personally, my nigga, I've had worse experiences with police officers that were black than I have had with white cops. The black police always give me a motherfucking problem, attitude problem, nigga. Most white cops, nigga, I fuck around and get pulled over, nigga. White cop be like, man, go ahead and have a nice day. Run my shit, let me go, bro. Could have been speeding, nigga. Matter of fact, that the last time I got pulled over, that happened to me. Nigga, I'm doing about 87 going down Memorial Drive. Bitch got behind me. I said, motherfucker. And I thought I was finna go to jail, nigga, because I ain't supposed to be doing no damn over 85 on no damn side street. I knew I finna got them go to cab count. I said, yeah, they finna take me on in. Fuck it. Let me go and get ready. Man, motherfucker said, man, you were doing 87. He told me, like, man, you doing 87 miles per hour. This is Memorial Drive. The speed limit is 45. He got my license. He came back and he was like, man, you know, you'd have been pretty clean, man. You know, keep it that way. Have a nice day. Cool. Nigga, the last time I got pulled over before that, it was a black cop. This nigga had an attitude. He said, nigga, you lucky I pulled you over, nigga. It was for a fucking, my tag light was out. This nigga told me, you lucky I'm the one that pulled you over. He had a major attitude, my nigga, with his motherfucking hand resting on his motherfucking, on his gun. For no fucking reason, my boy.
You might have been a motherfucking threat, nigga. What you mean it was for no reason?
Stop playing, nigga. My car don't even look like no motherfucking threat, nigga. And I'm chill.
That nigga was a
I don't look like no threat. It was just him. Nigga police be on some bullshit, bro. You know this. PJ KVKL said black police showing out for the white cop.
Facts.
Officer friendly ass nigga. They be terrible, bro. Those are my encounters, though. I can't speak for nobody else. And most of my encounters are obviously in the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been pulled over in no other cities. For real, on no bullshit. But shit, I done got shitted on, nigga, about it. Nigga, matter of fact, I can't say that. Yeah, I was finna say every time I done actually been in jail, we'll buy a black cop, but white police got me one time. Like Gwinnett County, they got my ass.
As we move forward, though, speaking of jail, right, pulling up this next thing. Tony Yayo had mentioned this, and I wanted to ask you this because you just segued right into this shit, right? If somebody would give you $100 million, would you do 10 years in prison? Let's hear what Yayo got to say about this shit, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Would you do 10 years for 100 mil? Right now. Would you do 10 years for 100 mil? Right now.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
I don't think I would.
$100 million?
I wouldn't do it.
The first 5 years gonna go fast for me.
Yeah.
And then the next 5 years, I'm gonna think about what I'm about. That 10 years ain't gonna be nothing. 10 years go fast. My man did 10 years. I'm not saying I want to do it, but we talking about $100 million. You ask a lot of niggas, they'll tell you they'll do that. Look, I know people that did 10, 20 years, come home, right, and do more than the nigga that was standing outside for 10 years.
Okay.
That's why I said,
listen,
for $100 million, and I made millions before, and I got money. I'm not broke. I got houses and cars and all that.
This is
but
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying to you is $100 million? Yeah, motherfuckers gonna do that 10.
Let me ask you a
That's
question.
on
Would
him,
you
huh?
would you
Go ahead, Doc.
I mean, I'm asking you. So 100 million is you doing that 10? If
No.
a nigga say, bro, I'll give you $100 million, go lay down for that 10. You ain't doing that 10?
No.
No?
No.
That is crazy. Why wouldn't you do that 10?
Why is it crazy that I don't want to do 10 years in prison? That's crazy that you think that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
just saying it's crazy that you
think
it's crazy. It's crazy that you think it's crazy that I don't want to do 10 years in fucking prison. That's crazy, my nigga.
First off, if it's for 100 M's, if it's for 100,
my nigga, they can tell me 100 billion. I'm still not doing 10 years in fucking prison, my nigga.
I need to know, man. Somebody comment in the comment section. Is you doing 100 years? I'm sorry, 10 years for $100 fucking million?
The first thing you need to know, my nigga, is everybody's supposed to have a different opinion. Don't expect niggas in the comments to say what I said.
So you ain't doing. Why wouldn't you want to do 100?
I don't want to do 10 years in prison, nigga. That's why. I don't give a fuck how much money they finna pay me. You know, it's a lot of niggas gonna be like, hell yeah, I ride that out. You go ahead, my nigga. When you get out in 10 years, I'm gonna ask you to borrow $1 million. If I ain't already up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, not a party on you, nigga. To getting out of party, you got 100 million. I gotta pay for your getting out of jail party, nigga. You don't need nothing from me.
Damn.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't need nothing on your books. Matter of fact, you need to put the time on my motherfucking phone when we call, nigga. Shit, you got 100 million. Shit, nigga.
But you know what though? I think personally.
Hold on, we got a call with Tremont said, I'm knocking that 10 down.
Facts. See, I'm knocking that 10 down.
That sexy, crazy, cool Virgo said, absolutely not. Kevin Kev said, if I was in my 20s, I would think about it.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Shout out to the comment section, man. Keeping it lit tonight, man. Like, hold up, man.
Yeah, that's just me though. But we done already talked about some shit like that, nigga. I don't want to go to prison. Matter of fact, I've never did no years like that in prison, my nigga. I don't have to think about anything, my nigga. You do.
You come out. I agree with Kev though. I think on the age factor.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe if I was a little bit younger,
yep,
I would have rocked it out. Like if I was right at, you know what I'm saying, like right at maybe 25 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you think about it though, like if you in there, if you in there, you know, you gonna have all the luxury. You're gonna have all the luxury. You know what I'm saying? Commissary gonna be stacked. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. You're gonna have a TV, everything you need. You do your blurpees every day.
Why you think niggas with money be having luxury in jail, my boy? You
I
gotta
mean,
get that out of your mind. Nigga, feds, maybe. Or if you connected to a certain crime family.
Man, but listen, what do you mean?
Nigga?
You got 100 M's and you know you got this money on tap, nigga. You paying for it, you got security. Like, first off, 5 million of that is going to all my amenities, everything I fucking need. I'm paying off security.
You're gonna be in general population with everybody else, nigga.
I'm gonna be in general pop, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Be kicking it. I'm gonna be kicking it. Like he said, the first 5 gonna go by quick. Next 5, I'm having dreams about what's going on.
You know what's so funny about this type of shit right here? Tony Yayo got a video. He has a video, and I think the video is in black and white, my nigga, where he talking about doing time because he did 10 years already, right?
No, he didn't do that.
He didn't do that long. Whatever that shit was, my nigga. He did not say nothing about that shit going by fast, my nigga. For real. So what he talking about? I don't believe him.
I mean,
nigga, ain't no 5 years going by fast, my nigga.
Listen, I think a lot of niggas though be stressed out because they go in and they like, man, I don't know what the future might hold. Is my money gonna be able to stretch whatever? But if you got 100 M's on tap, and you able to get that verified with a couple motherfuckers, and man, motherfuckers gonna make sure you straight while you in there.
Yeah,
The girl gonna hold you, everybody gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna, because everybody gonna be visualizing that the finish line. Like, nigga, the finish line gonna be dope. Like you said, when a nigga get out, he gonna fuck around, rent a jet. You know what I'm saying? When he get out, you know what I mean? Everything he want, nigga, everything gonna be laid out. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be just like Rollo, huh?
And then when you come out, you gotta think, you got 10 years. You ain't stressing about no financial shit. No financial shit you stressing about. If we could do a study on all the inmates that's locked up, a lot of these niggas is worried about they outside financial responsibilities, trying to hold up businesses and all like that. I'm just saying, not bum niggas that's in jail, real niggas that's in jail. You know, niggas is trying to maintain what they got while they in there somehow. So if a nigga is able to maintain his whole WAP, you able to maintain your whole WAP, and you ain't gotta think about that shit like financially, like you good, then you can take time and motherfucking really get your motherfucking shit together. Like, you could really get your mental together. You everything about it, nigga. Like, I'm in the law library, like, nigga, I'm getting degrees, I'm doing whatever, and I ain't worried about nothing. I got a couple killers that I'm gonna pay off. I'm gonna pay off 2 of the hardest niggas in my dorm, wherever I'm staying at, like wherever I'm at. Like, I'm paying them off, nigga. 500K to you, nigga. 500K to you, flat out, nigga. And I'm looking for the lifers, nigga. I'm looking for niggas that's in this bitch. 500K, nigga. Take care of your whole family while you out on the street. And when I get home, nigga, I'll put your family in position in one of my businesses. Like that's what I would do. You know what I mean?
Shout out to that sexy, crazy, cool Virgo, my nigga. She said that's wild to value money and material stuff to that extent. 10 years is a long time to lose your freedom.
10 years is a long time. I agree with that. But if I was at a certain age, like, I wouldn't do it now. But if I was at a certain age, depending on where my life trajectory was looking at, I mean, like, if I can go to jail or whatever the case may be and come home and be able to feed my family for generations, man, I gotta be the sacrificial lamb, because I'm not thinking about just myself. Like, the odds of me being able to take care of myself obviously are great, right? I have great odds to be able to support my life. But if I'm like, yo, if I'm thinking about everybody, like, I'm thinking about changing my families, like my whole generation, like my whole family trajectory, then that might have to be the motherfucking move. That might have to be the fucking move. So I feel what Tony is saying about that shit. Like, I would have to give that shit a very fucking long ass thought, bro. Like, I don't even know. Like, I would have to get that shit a long ass thought. Like, and you know, I would have to play that shit like, if somebody, they would have to let me know like 3 months in advance, and then I would just see how my life would go from there on in, how shit would play out. But if shit ain't motherfucking going like it's supposed to go, you know, nigga, you on the path of, like, nigga, you not gonna probably see no M's in life, shit like that, to be able to motherfucking change, no, you know, your family's time and or put yourself in that real position, man, shit. Might have to get out the way for 10 years, nigga, instead of being in the way.
You can. My life, my nigga, my life isn't wrapped around trying to make M's and shit though. I don't really care about that type of shit. Do I want to live comfortable? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That's a goal. But shit, nigga, I don't necessarily have to have millions of dollars, nigga, to live good. Nobody does.
I agree with that part too. But that's what I'm saying. It depends on what a person is doing.
You know, I'm looking at the camera. You know what it depends on? It depends on how you feel about the situation. Get what Trav feel like. I ain't finna do 10 years for 100 million. I ain't finna do 5 million for 100. I ain't finna do 5 years for 100 million, my nigga. Fuck the 100 million. You go do the time. When you get out, nigga, I'll be right here, nigga, trying to plan your party for you on your dime, my nigga. Thank you, sir.
Nigga said, nigga, off my dime. Damn.
On your dime. Cause look, you the baller now. You the nigga, you up 100. Why not? My nigga, I'm glad you made it through that, buddy. That storm, my nigga, got down. You feel me, my buddy? I'm gonna get that. You know, I held you down outside, but I ain't say nothing bad about you. Ain't nobody talk down on you or nothing, my nigga. I kept the podcast going and everything. But I need
So that every nigga that's hustling or every nigga that's doing something in life that can get them possibly 10 years or better, you think that's suicide?
No.
What do you mean?
That's
How
different.
is that different?
That's
See,
that's different. That's
if
not a
you
nigga
hustle,
paying
no,
you to go to jail, bro. That's not a nigga paying you. Nigga. Hold on. Whoa. Nigga, that most niggas don't go to fucking prison, my nigga, for doing what they do. Only some niggas
do go to prison for doing what
bro.
they fucking do. It's
They
a
don't.
lot of niggas fucking behind that
It's
wall.
a lot of niggas that you
doing what
know
they
that
fucking
were.
do.
It's a lot of niggas that you know that were fucking reckless and fucking did some stupid shit, my nigga, and got their ass bammed up. That's a fact,
I
bro.
mean, that's true. It's a lot of them.
So many niggas out here that's on the low, minding their business. Listen, hold on. It's so many niggas. It's more motherfuckers free than it is and locked up, bro. That's a fact. It's more people that are free that are locked up.
That's
you
true.
can't argue. You
But we
can't
got the highest
argue.
prison rate of any country in the world, though.
Nigga, that don't matter. It's still more people that's free. It's more people of all races that are free, my nigga, than incarcerated. That right there explains all that to you. Everybody don't get bammed up for shit that they do. Even motherfuckers who doing shit that they need to go to jail for ain't getting caught, nigga.
What I'm saying is, if you willing to hustle and put your fucking life on the goddamn line for what's going on
out here in the free world,
yeah, but you willing to do that, and then you get caught, you get your shit stripped, and you still do 10 years. But the whole goal of you hustling, like, what's the whole goal of a nigga hustling? It's only a few things, right?
Not doing 10 years.
No. It's only a few things. The nigga, I want to take care of my family.
It's actually unbelievable that you sitting here trying to argue with me about this shit, man.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to.
That's shit weird.
All I'm saying is on this part. Now, if you a civilian and you ain't motherfucking hustling a crumb, right? Then this ain't for you. But if you hustling and you in the streets, what's the end goal for that? Most niggas would say, man, I'm trying to make sure my family good. I'm trying to, put my family in position and da. Other niggas gonna say, man, I'm trying to hustle for some material items or whatever the case may be. But what you doing can land you behind the wall for years, right? Mm-hmm. For those very reasons. So why not just go ahead and say, fuck the hustle and bustle. Just go ahead and go behind the wall, nigga, for something that you probably wouldn't touch hustling anyway.
My nigga, I don't believe you'll do that shit, bro. Look, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, my nigga. This for me to you. I don't believe you.
I don't know. Probably not now. Listen,
I don't believe that shit.
Now.
Nigga, back when you were 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, my nigga. 10 years, but them boy would hit you with that dime, nigga. You would have been like, hold the fuck on.
If I had a guaranteed motherfucking 100 motherfucking M's and I knew, nigga, like coming out, nigga, like, whoom, I'm just hustling. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, my future ain't bright, shit like that. And I had a chance to get 100 M's to sit down for 10, nigga, I'm gone.
I don't believe you. That's just, I'm just letting you know, bro. I don't believe you, my nigga.
I'm gone.
I don't believe you.
Sexy, I'm telling you, baby, I'm gone, man. I'm behind the wall, Jack.
Now you got a right to make your own decision based on how you want your lifestyle to go.
Listen, I'm behind the wall, Jack.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Listen,
nigga, I'm out here in the free world, nigga. Look, I fuck around and you come out 100 million up in 10 years, nigga, and I fuck around and be poor, nigga, and I still feel like I done had a better life than your motherfucking ass because I ain't been locked up in no goddamn cage for 10 years, my nigga.
Listen, I got all the motherfucking perks in the motherfucking world, nigga, and I'm gonna do that 10. I'm gonna come home at 30, right? I'm gonna come home at motherfucking 30, nigga, and I'm gonna live my motherfucking life. I'm gonna set my family up, nigga. Everything good. I'm gonna make kids, nigga, and replenish the motherfucking earth. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. So yes, I guess I'm just trolling my own goddamn show, but ain't no way in fuck. I'm just gonna goddamn just say, oh, nigga, shit, 20, yeah, man, I'm fuck that 20. I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone. I'm behind the wall. Especially, nigga, I'm hustling, nigga. I'm hustling dog food, all type of shit. Nigga, I was essential selling.
Why you hustling? Why you hustling? Why you hustling and you got 100 million coming in 10 years?
That's what I'm saying. I was just thinking about what I was doing at 20, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm at Central State, niggas. What the fuck doing the unthinkable? So it's like, so at the end of the day, I'm putting my life on the line anyway.
Most motherfuckers started selling drugs because it was fun.
Whatever it was, what I was doing, nigga, I helped pay tuition. It was all type of shit going on. But at the same time, I was taking penitentiary chances. So if I'm taking penitentiary chances anyway, now I'm going back looking at when I was 20, I was damn sure taking penitentiary chances. Then you damn right, nigga. I'm straight going goddamn, nigga. I'm locked up like Akon, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm locked up. Fuck it. And I got all the perks because I got the bread. I got the perks. It don't matter where the fuck I'm at. I got the perks. Like literally. Nigga gonna be geeked out his mind every motherfucking day, reading and geeked up. Nigga, I got the weed in the jail, everything, nigga. I done paid the CO salary. Now, if you telling me I can't utilize no resources and I gotta do a hard 10, no resources, like I'm an undercover cop, like in that bitch, nigga, gotta live hard amongst the thieves. No, I ain't doing it. But if it's like, nah, nigga, you got 100 M's, you can tell people, we can verify it if you need us to. Fuck that shit.
What was that?
I have no clue. That's the YouTube coming in. What's that cheap?
That's Twitch. That's from Twitch. I'm
Twitch.
trying to see what's on that picture. That shit look weird as hell. Let me go and delete this shit, nigga. Before we been hit with the Microsoft bug.
Yeah, ain't no motherfucking telling, goddamn.
CrowdStrike shit.
Yeah, some of that. Speaking of bugs, as we move forward, right? I found this shit to be real crazy. Did you know that a bite from a Brazilian wandering spider can cause an erection that would last up to 4 hours? Like, that shit crazy. Like, now I want to know.
They get this shit to go on Viagra?
Huh?
Where do you think they get the shit to go in the Bluetooth and the Viagra and shit?
So you think they getting it from Val? You think they getting it from the wandering spider?
Boy, stop playing. But the Bluetooth, the hymns and the hers, they getting all that shit from animals and plants and insects. This shit here probably is the source of some of this shit. The honey pack. This is probably the shit that's in the honey pack, my nigga. That's why you catching the motherfucking headache, because you'd have been poisoned. Nigga, shit.
That motherfucker, that goddamn pack, that pack gonna give you a headache now. That pack gonna fuck your motherfucking head up. Real
Hey,
shit.
man. But I wouldn't doubt it, though, man. Motherfuckers been knowing this type of shit going on.
So the
an erection. An erect. DJ KVK said motherfucker gonna be trying to get bit. You right.
Motherfucker gonna be trying to get bit. Like, that's a wandering spider. Come bite me. They gonna motherfucker be getting bit.
4 hours?
4 hours, nigga, from a Brazilian wandering spider. That's where all the porn be at too in Brazil. Motherfuckers getting them wandering spider bites and shit. Like, nigga, go ahead, motherfucking put it on me, nigga, one time. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga go up in trapeze and just drop his pants.
Drop his pants, nigga. Motherfucking goddamn get bit by the wandering motherfucking spider. That shit motherfucking crazy. That shit goddamn crazy. Another thing too, man, like this situation, man, you know, I thought was crazy, man. And it kind of goes to show we got some music. So don't play the music, I guess, when you show the video.
Mother of 19.
Yeah. Like this right here, bro. Like, I think this is just she's just a victim of being a young mother, right? The mother of the 19-year-old boy who was shot twice in the back of his head by his cousin's old friend admitted that she knew her son was a killer and made a lot of mothers cry.
Interesting.
Like, so let me ask you, in that case, right? If a mother admits that, do you think some of these parents really need to be held accountable when their kids do things like that? Even though the boy is 19, he technically grown.
Damn.
When you admit to things like that, right? As far as you totally aware that your son was a killer and what he was involved with, are these things that the parents should be held accountable for?
Not at 19 years old. At a certain age. I don't know, man. That's a hard one. If the child is a little younger, possibly. But at his age,
But if she's saying that she always knew that, you know what I'm saying, that he was a killer, always knew that he was a killer, like, you know what I'm saying, and that he would, you know, he was making a lot of mothers cry. Shouldn't the question be asked? Okay, how long did you know this? What happens if she say since he was 13 years old? You don't think she should be found guilty of something?
No,
Nothing.
no. There's nothing that she could be found guilty of.
I mean, what did she
Right
say?
here,
Right?
she said, nigga, Trey would tell you I raised him right, but he chose to do wrong. I mean, that's kind of on him for real. You know, you can't blame a parent for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a parent was involved trying to raise you right, have you doing the right things, and you just completely go against, you know, what they stand for, my nigga. Or you influence, you know, you probably influenced by your, you know, motherfuckers around you. Music, obviously. GTA, all that type shit. So, nah, you can't blame her for that.
I mean, I get it. You know, she raised homie right and stuff like that, but I think the one thing
that's like you instilling everything that you can in your child to be a good person, my nigga, and they don't. They just end up being fucked up.
True.
And now you ask yourself, like, why? What the hell did I do wrong? But you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing wrong, though. They just chose to go another direction.
You know what, though, Trav, you're right. And so I don't even want to be hypocritical with that, right? Because there was a lot of parents that suffered. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just look at it like you know, when it's a situation like that, man, I think we need to just be cautious, bro. Like, you know, I think the one thing that's missing from this whole equation is where's the father?
You know what's so crazy, right? Like, I don't mean to cut you off, but isn't it? Do you find it weird that when we do see the mother that would go tell on her son, that we call them a snitch? How dare you got them go tell on your child? What the fuck is wrong with you? Child being killed goddamn 72 motherfuckers, nigga, in 2 nights. Serial killer. Mama done went and told, nigga. Motherfucker like, your mama a snitch, nigga. Your mama, you told on your child. Then you know our culture is like that, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Culture is definitely like that, man.
It's like
sad.
that.
It's a sad occasion, man, that our culture operates like that. And you know, like at the end of the day, like all I can say about this in closing is that I feel that the one thing that I feel is missing from this whole equation is the father. You know, it seems like, you know, if I was to guess, right? If I was to guess, single parent household, mama, you know, like you said, trying to do all she can to instill values into her son, but the streets, the music, and everything else, you know, took him out.
What if his father was an influence though? My nigga, I know niggas. I grew up with niggas that are a negative influence over their sons, nigga. They want their son to be about their life.
Yeah, I think that's an anomaly though.
So what if he had one of them fathers though? What if he had one of those fathers that was into the streets?
I think
encouraged his son to be in the streets.
I think we would see a picture of him, you know, because the mother is speaking in the sense of I. She's not saying we. The mother would, if it was, even if it was her they were talking.
I mean, you could be right about that.
She would say we tried to instill values in him. She wouldn't be fucking taking all the, you know, taking.
Yeah, that's great. My baby mom would. My baby mom wouldn't say that we. She said, "All right, yeah, bitch, yeah, okay, yeah."
You know what I mean? So,
that's fucked up.
You got it.
I'm the one that showed him how to shoot ball. Bitch, win.
So you know, this right here, man. You know, I just think, man, we got to continue to have more fathers in these kids' lives, man. You know, tell them to put the guns down, find other ways to communicate their emotions, because that's all it be at the end of the day, man. It's a lot of niggas in jail because they can't control their emotions. So we gotta find a way, man, to have them control that and to find ways to communicate and to have positive dialogue and find other ways to motherfucking handle your discrepancies with other people. You got to, man. And you know, and yeah, obviously the music got a lot to do with the shit. Nobody really wants to have that conversation because black folks profit off of music. Like it's like a double-edged sword. A lot of our black celebrities and heroes now the ghetto are musicians. The musicians are the speakers of the hood. So it's like I don't think that will never stop now. And you know, even if your hardest rappers all cleaned up their music and said that we're not gonna glorify this, we're not gonna do this, it really, as long as you still got ignorant niggas in the streets that's acting all the lyrics out, then that's what this is gonna be. It ain't gonna. I don't think it's never gonna stop when it comes to that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you just gotta pray for the kids, man. You know, try to motherfucking school them as much as we can. You know, it's crazy now more than ever before. You know, it's a divide between the old heads and the young boys. You know, you got some young niggas that'll listen to the older niggas, and some older niggas that, you know, still got influence and shit like that, and who can say certain things to the young niggas, and they fuck with you and shit like that. But ultimately, you know, I think it all got fucked up when the young niggas started getting more money than the old niggas. I think that's when the game got fucked up. See, back in the day, it wasn't like that, nigga. The older niggas, the OGs was getting the money back in the day. It wasn't no young niggas really making no major paper back in the day. It was older niggas. It was always older niggas than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you was a young nigga, 17, 18 years old, you wasn't making more than the nigga that was hustling that was 25, 26. You usually probably was copping your work from him or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And so now you got young niggas is making more money than these older niggas. And these older niggas is doing whatever, you know, jumping through hoolies and shit like that to get a couple dollars from these young niggas. So these young niggas have now become the OGs due to the paper. So I think until we get the balance back, bro, like we got to get the balance back. But I don't see how you get it back. Cause like I said, that's what made you listen to an older nigga back then. Like, are you like, oh man, you know, this nigga getting a couple dollars, he doing good for himself. Now you got the young ignorant niggas making more money than the older niggas. So that's why they feel like, man, what can an older nigga tell me? Or what can you say to me that I already don't know or I already ain't doing? So it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I like I said, I don't think it's ever gonna go back to the respect level being the way it's supposed to be between young dudes and old cats. Like I said, you got a few that, you know, whatever, but ultimately they got their own lane. You know what I mean? They got their own lane, they got their own sauce. So whatever an old nigga gotta say, they ain't really trying to hear that now at this point. So it's like, what you gonna tell them? You can't talk no killing shit with a nigga who got bodies. He 15, 16 years old. He got bodies. You ain't got no bodies. You 30, 40, whatever. What you gonna say to a young nigga who got bodies? You scared?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm just saying, like this in general. Yeah. Like what is you gonna say to a young nigga who got bodies? You know, this young nigga got bodies. It's like, yeah, if he respects you, y'all can have that kind of dialogue or whatever. But if it's a situation where you just think you gonna check him or you gonna come at him a certain way, and you know he got bodies, you gonna be hesitant. I think. I don't think you gonna just come out of pocket and shit like that. So that's that.
Why is we coming out of pocket anyway, though?
Well, you know, like you always got older people trying to tell the younger niggas what they should be doing or how they should be doing shit.
Yeah, them only be old niggas that the young niggas don't respect anyway, bro.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they feel the need to do that type shit. If the young niggas respect you, nigga, they're gonna listen to you anyway. Now they might not take advantage of what you tell their ass, but you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what kind of it depends on what kind of man you is, how you carry yourself. You know, if you don't get respect from young niggas, you probably don't get respect from nobody. For real. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know, there's a lot of niggas out here that don't get respect from women. So shit. From all women. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about just one or two. Yeah, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But from all women, there's some niggas that just can't. Women don't respect them. It's like they weak. They have a weak energy. They get taken advantage of.
That's real.
You know, same shit with the young cats. You know what I'm saying? They know it's like they pick and choose, man. You have some nigga try it, you know what I'm saying? But shit. Once a nigga start calling you unk, they fuck with you. Ain't on bullshit, you feel me? Yeah. Once they go to the unk shit. But then it's also how you it's how you carry yourself around them niggas. If you come at a nigga crazy, nigga like, what you think? Are you one of the young niggas like, damn nigga, what the fuck wrong with your old ass nigga? Shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So the fathers, I think now, if the one thing, if you've been in your son's life his whole wop, and you instilled that discipline and shit in him like that, and he got a fear of you and shit like that, in a good way, not like in a, you know what I'm saying, but like in a good way, like he respects you and all like that. I personally think that you in a good situation at that point. I mean, you in a good situation because you could come and have them hard Morpheus talks, or you know what I mean, boys in the hood talks. Like you could have them type of talks if you done raised them right in a sense. You know what I mean? And never let them get out of line. So
what we got next, dog?
So let's get to the next thing right here, man. Like this right here. I just feel like it's crazy. Like when you hear shit like this, it's like unbelievable. like unbelievable, goddamn. Like how does this happen? Like
survival
of the fittest, right?
Little baby was a survivor, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had the spirit in him of surviving. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. My bad. I thought I had pulled that shit up on the collar, my nigga. Yeah, baby survives 2 days alone, spotted crawling along Louisiana highway. Yo, man, baby had that survival spirit. Yeah, he gonna have a story. This might be a motherfucker that end up being rich when they get older. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But how the hell ain't nobody see the baby along the highway?
So what is ABC saying? You got your glass on. What they say right there?
It says a 1-year-old miracle baby was spotted crawling along a Louisiana roadside by a truck driver the day after his 4-year-old brother was found dead and his mother was arrested in Mississippi. Interesting.
So
mom was on some fuck shit.
Tried to leave the baby on the side of the road. Can you imagine the cars whizzing by? Louisiana, anybody that drove over a Louisiana bridge, you already know they got the gator signs all over. You know what I'm saying? Be gator crossings. You can see how low that bridge is to the ground right there to the water. I mean, to go 2 days. I don't know how they even estimated it was 2 days. I guess because they caught the mom, probably got some information or whatever. But 2 days and you was able to survive like on the freeway. I don't think most adults would be able to, on the bridge or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Or just crawling along the highway. Like how to have the wherewithal not to drift off into the middle of the street. You know what I mean? And to go a whole 2 days with nobody even noticing you, I think it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's real crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
shout out
to the baby, man.
Shout out to that baby with that fighting spirit, man.
Facts.
You know, and shout out to the truck driver who saw the baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure it had to be, unless the baby had just popped out at that moment. You feel me?
Baby probably was like, nigga, enough is enough. Nigga, I gotta get
the hand up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all see me over here?
Yeah, shit.
Hey, man, shout out to the truck driver, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the truck driver, man, saving the baby for sure. Next thing though, man, is now I want to know, what would you do in this situation? If you got caught in this situation, like what is you ultimately going to do? 911 worker, right, arrested and sued after refusing to return $1.2 million that was put into her bank by accident. These banks be tripping. Ain't no way in hell, you know what I'm saying, that you gonna put some money in my account like that and you don't supposed to give me nothing. Like, it should be some type of penalty, like at least 10%. Like, you can't do me like that. But the 911 worker, you know, obviously went what black folks do, go buy cars, went and bought a, you know, put some money on a house, you know, just all type of shit. But do you feel like that she was wrong for doing this? Like, do you think that this was a situation to where, you know what I'm saying,
I feel like if the way it sounds to me, I feel like once she figured that she done got caught up with it, you know, she should have just went on here. I would have spent some though, $2,000-3,000, some goddamn. Went and bought me a car, some. But most of that you got to go and shoot most of that back to them folks, man. Because you're refusing to return some money that bitch you know you ain't made, you ain't got. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
yo,
these folk done locked your these folk done locked your ass up, and they want $25,000 to get you up out of there. And you'd have been fired from the job.
Fired from the goddamn job.
Oh, and then she down. Look, hold on. Let's read it. It said, according to a lawsuit filed by the company, they had intended to send her $82, but instead ended up transferring $1.2 million. She refused to return the money and was accused of having quickly moved the money to another account. So she tried to get it up out of there. She tried, you feel me? As well as using some of it to buy a house and a new car worth between $48,000 and $70,000. So she tried to get her a car. So she tried to jug right quick. But them folk probably was already on it though. Like, man, they gonna get they get that back, baby. That's that. We supposed to send you 80. You were expecting $82.
That is a significant jump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is a significant jump, goddamn.
You were expecting 82, but you got 1.2.
She got 1.2. She didn't know what to do on that one.
Now was it a way that she could have? Because she had left it. I don't even know if she could have left the country with the money. Real for real.
Yeah.
So that crazy says cool says shit. She should have been buying that house and car in another country. See, I don't know if they see. You know, these folk got tied with the banks in other countries now. Shit, that offshore account shit. Man, you fuck around and be fucked up like George Young, like they had goddamn George Young on the movie Blow.
Yeah.
30 million gone. Took it.
Gone with the motherfucking win.
You know what I'm
Gone with the
saying?
goddamn win. Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful with that type shit, man. But yeah, shit, you know, she gotta face some charges now. It is what it is.
Sexy Cool says shit. She should have been buying a house and a car in another country. Goddamn right, she should have. She damn sure should have been doing something like that. You know, I personally think, you know, people, you know, black folks, man, we don't think, man. She probably woke up. I can imagine her face. Can you imagine hearing that feeling? You have 1.2.
Yeah, I can.
Shit.
You know something wrong. As soon as you hear that, you know something is wrong.
You call in the bank immediately.
I didn't say that.
But that's what I'm saying. You ain't even gonna spend a couple dollars on that shit at all.
Like I said, I might try to get away with some. But shit, once you know you got to send that shit back. I'm not gonna refuse to send them their money back. So you know what I'm saying? If she didn't already bought the house and the car, she should have just went on ahead and shot them folk back the bread, you know, whatever else. But to refuse to send them back all the money, yeah, you got a problem, man. You already know you finna go to chain gang.
That's another thing. She probably like, fuck it, like whatever time you gonna give me.
It ain't 100. It ain't 100 million. Man.
It ain't 100 million, goddamn.
It ain't 100 million.
It ain't 100 million. It ain't 100 million. You know, you right about that though. Damn sure ain't a motherfucker 100 million. But I found this last thing, man, right here, man. As we get to winding down, man, about to get into this fuckery shit. Lord Jamar, man, said some shit, and I want to know, do you agree with this?
So did Little Kim fuck everybody up too?
She was a plant. She was
Little Kim was
hold
a
on.
plant?
She was a seed. I'm gonna say she was a seed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
She was the grandmother of fucking up all these fucking broads. Like when she got up there and spread her legs out like that and said, I take it in the butt. What? She fucking opened the door for all these girls to be whores. Then who was the next one that followed behind her? Nicki Minaj and
Yo, let him talk.
yeah,
Let him speak.
yeah.
Let him talk. Let him talk. This is about Lord Jamar.
No, I'm asking you. They've been spreading their legs since the 70s. So Pam Grier's a plant too?
Hey.
Was she? Oh.
So did Little Kim?
Yeah, I agree with him. Little Kim was the first female rapper to actually talk about sex, like be explicit with it. I agree with Lord Jamar 100%, my nigga. Before Lil Kim, wasn't nobody talking about busting open the pussy or none of that.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Kim definitely was, I think, the start point for it. You know, when I met Lil Kim, you know, shout out to Kim, man. You know, she was one of like my first interviews I did and shit back in the day. Like, you know, that's the first thing I told her. I was like, shit, I had your picture in my motherfucking wall and shit with your legs cocked the fuck open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had you on my wall, and you know, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Kim took a lot of pride in that, man. Like,
I had that picture too, my nigga. I think I got that shit up out of Word Up magazine or something. One of the magazines.
pride in that. But yeah, man. I mean, I think ultimately, man, it was a, you know, you got to say that she was a seed. You know, she was
the first. Was she? Can you say she was the first rap whore? Think about it.
Was Little Kim the first
rap slut? Before Little Kim, who did you hear talking about sex like that? Rapping.
You know what? I can't think of nobody. Because Foxy came after Kim.
Before Lil Kim, my nigga, we was on that end of, I mean, we had Queen Latifah and them.
MC Light.
You feel me?
All them, yeah.
Like, they weren't talking about smashing. I think Patra might have been talking about doing some smashing, but she was on her little reggae shit, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nobody. But that's also a time when rap changed, though. Rap had got a lot more explicit. You know what I'm saying? You know,
it definitely took a turn for the worse when that shit.
Good turn. Obviously, some men started the whole sex rap shit. Niggas in Florida, 2 Live Crew.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? They started that shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, but you know, like I said, I think ultimately, man, Kim has a lot to do with what's now. You know, obviously, it went from Kim. I would say the next wave would have been Nicki Minaj, and then from Nicki Minaj we had Cardi B, and then from Cardi B now we went into Sexy Red.
Oh, that ain't gonna be the last of it, man. It's gonna get worse. To us, it's gonna get worse as we age.
Yeah,
and as the young people age, it's gonna get worse to them. That's just what happens. My nigga, I don't even really, you know what? How I used to be invested in hip hop music, I don't even really care no more. Like, I'm not checking new releases every Friday. Anybody that I want to hear, I'm already going to be notified that they album and drop. I'm you know what I'm saying? I already know that they dropping something. It's already gonna be added to my library, my nigga, pre-release. I just don't be checking for motherfucking hip hop. It don't really impress me like that no more.
I think, man, because everybody's lumped up into one genre of hip hop. Like the fact that a J can drop under the same category, that should just tell you what it is right there. I think it should be two different charts, you know, so you can bring the meaning back and we can be checking for some of our favorite MCs, you know, like a Styles P shouldn't have to compete with a Tyler the Creator, you know, or you know, some shit like
but
that.
They can have the same fans though. They fans gonna be motherfuckers that like real hip hop music. You feel me? Like, cause both of them niggas can spit. Tyler Creator, he one of them rappers. He just don't appeal to us like that. He
Right.
he a West Coast nigga. Like, he one of them MCs.
Different. The genre should be kind of broke up a little bit. We should have a contemporary rap section, and I don't think that Tyler the Creator would fit into that. He would be in the other side with the youth. So we need an adult contemporary rap section. I think that would bring the feeling back of it. You know what I'm saying?
You got that. All you got to do, you have that. But you know what? You don't like it. Nigga, you don't want to listen to motherfucking LL Cool J. You don't want to listen to T.I. with the girly songs. We don't want to hear that shit. That's a fact. We have that, my nigga. LL Cool J been on his adult rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Since Hey Lover, huh?
Since then. So his shit already been up through there. He done made, matter of fact, LL Cool J might be the only rapper that has really been successful with the transition of hip hop as far as his age goes. Because he done hit a nigga with it ain't even a Hey Lover, it's the Love You Better shit with Pharrell, that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the mature rap, but that nigga could still hold his own. He still hit you with a 4-3-2-1. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know, you think about him, and nigga, he had one. See, niggas don't even talk about his beef with the nigga Cannabis. Cannabis was a crazy MC too, and came at LL, came at a cultural icon, my nigga, and got destroyed. Had to go in the army. Couldn't make it no more. You went at the wrong one, my boy. And he ate LL too, my nigga, in that beef. He demolished LL. The little song LL came back with,
right?
That shit was nothing. But LL is just not one of those guys that you can actually go at, my nigga. You don't have enough skin in the game to go at the top dog. You're going at LL Cool J, bro. You can't do that.
No, you're right. You're right about that.
You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
Yeah, nigga had to go in the army, nigga. Shit. And that's what he did. He went in the army. After that whole beef, destroyed his career. He went in the fucking army. Became a soldier, nigga. Shit. He still rap too, though. But
LL,
yeah, man. So it's certain. I understand what you're saying. It's certain music. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jay come out, Jay shouldn't be in the same category as a nigga like motherfucking Lil Durk now or whatever. They should, but it's still gonna be categorized as hip hop rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need
You know
to have
it
should be like an adult contemporary, and they should be rated as such. Because even though, you know, Killer Mike won the Grammy and that was big, it still was voted on by his peers more so, and you know, people in the music industry in that cabinet. You know, it's still not going to get played in the clubs. It's still not going to get that recognition that it really should have got for being a real great album.
It wasn't anything. He didn't have anything on there for the club though.
That category. No, that's true. I mean, it don't need to be for the club, but what I'm saying is, it's just like it should have its own space completely within the Billboard charting. You know, adult contemporary. We need to separate the kids from the adults so everybody feels like they have a purpose. Because I think once you do that, right?
Why?
Because I think then for MCs that, you know, that I know personally, that you know personally, right? Like, shout out to my nigga Mondo Slade, shout out to C Black. This would help their careers, I think, because at that point, once you really establish an adult contemporary space, then it's like, all right, boom, you ain't like now labels can focus on signing artists that fit in that space because they have their own charting system, they have their own rating system, all that shit. So I think that's real big too. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you something though. Why is our music, rap, hip hop, the only genre of music where you're expected to be a certain age, or you can get too old not to do it? This shit don't happen.
The content because of the content that's being rapped, the immature content. Like you got to think, the content that's being rapped does not age well, right? Like the content that's being rapped does not age well. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you pass that initial stage of money, cash, hoes. Once you get past that stage, and that's all your music is kind of reflecting, it's not timeless. Like when you listen to other genres, it's not based on materialism and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's based off love and personal experiences and, you know, things of meaning. Like our shit is not based off that because that's not what's being promoted. You know,
that's why you have to be selective on what you listen to.
That's why we need adult contemporary, because the label wants what's hot, right? So if you don't have a space for something and everybody's lumped into something and they know that, like, okay, like we got people that's in the same lane as Nas, but we got Dirk in that same lane. They both getting charted. Like you said, they both getting charted. One's rapping and spitting storytelling, the other one's talking about getting his ops knocked off. You know, so it's kind of like you know, it's like most adults, once you get to a certain age, they're not talking about shit like that all the way. It kind of curves itself out after a while. You know what I'm saying? And I think the young niggas in hip hop, especially, it forces you to kind of be young to be mainstream. Like if you have goals and aspirations to be mainstream and be on TV and shit like that, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to go with what the wave is. You know, so the wave for females is shaking ass and being erotic. Like when I listen to that Cardi B and Rob 49 song, "Fuck Me on Some Money," I'm looking like, okay, first off, Rob 49 is like 21 or 22 years old. He a young nigga or something. Cardi B, you kind of older now, and it's like the way it don't even fit. I was like, yo, like he should have had a Lotto or somebody on there. Like I just felt like seeing, and then listening to her verse, it don't fit. You're a mom now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to hear you rapping like that, it don't even equate. And you could tell that.
Where did you hear that song?
Where did I hear it? It's the video.
Radio? It's on video?
Yeah. I mean, the song is out. I'm pretty sure it's on the radio. I don't see how they can play that shit on the radio, but you know, the point is when you listen to the song.
Who do you say the nigga is?
Rob 49.
Rob 49?
Yeah.
So
Rob 49 and Cardi.
He need Cardi B to make him popular.
No, Rob 49 is already popping.
Okay.
Rob 49 is already popping. He don't need Cardi B. Cardi B needed him on that because Cardi B ain't popping like some of the other female rappers that's out right now. She's not. So Rob 49, out of all the young dudes, he probably would be what? Young dudes I'm just speaking of. Probably top 5. Not clear. I think he'd be towards the back, obviously. But yeah, he got a wave. And so yeah, I mean, listening to the verse, it's just like, come on, man, Cardi, it's just you past that now. And that's what I'm saying. She doesn't have a space to graduate to. And that's why I think having an adult contemporary rap, period, is the best thing going for them. Having something like that would be the best thing going because it would give the artist a chance to graduate into more mature music. You ain't got no choice. We gotta stay, you know, doing the goddamn young shit to get to be relevant, to be seen. And that's what I feel like she was doing. You know what I mean? It seemed like you're trying to look for that song.
No, I'm just trying to. I never heard of Rob for now. I'm just trying to see what he got going on. I see he got like 1 million followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you based his popularity off of, if you base his popularity versus Cardi B's off of the gram, that nigga, he ain't nobody to her.
I mean, Cardi B's more famous than him, but she's cooled down now. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she's not famous. I'm just saying she didn't cool down. And I'm saying she shouldn't have
she ain't making
to
music like that no more. I don't know if she getting ready to do an album or something, but I know she just ain't
shouldn't
really
have to hop on songs like that.
ain't rapping.
You know.
Do you feel like she had to, or she just fuck with the nigga? You wanted to hop on the nigga song. Why you feel like she had to?
I think they both on the same label. I'm thinking.
So some work shit. Then that's what you saying. Like some work shit. You got to come on over here and hop on the nigga song.
Man, she needed that. Like, but I mean, needed like, okay, boom, Rod 49 got the wave. This song is hot. You need to hop on it. We got a slot for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have thought a Lotto or somebody would have got on that. Somebody younger. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B look like she can be his auntie, nigga. That's cougar vibes. That's what I caught from that video. I call cougar vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call cougar vibes, nigga. Rod 49's a young nigga. Like I said, Cardi B look like the auntie in the motherfucking video. You know? And she's talking the most slutty shit. So it's kind of like, when do you graduate from that shit? You know, you come in the game one way, you don't have to lead that way. So it's kind of like, I think the reason why they have to be stuck in this lane is because that's the only way their labels is going to put them out, because we don't have another genre to push you into that's going to make us money.
Not Cardi B anyway, my nigga. The people who write her music, my nigga, they're going to keep writing that type of shit.
Facts.
No, they're not going to. No, they're going to keep her in that same, whatever she is, they're going to keep writing songs to appeal to a wide age range from motherfucking 15 to 50, my nigga. That's what they're going to be writing for Cardi B.
Man, shout out to these motherfucking twin snakes right here, man. Herbos. It's the best fucking thing going.
I think the same way for Wayne. They want Wayne to still appeal to a young crowd and a crowd in more his age and older.
Yeah.
They want that for Wayne.
That's true.
I mean, I don't really Wayne to me. Wayne, all right, you know what I'm saying? That nigga he ain't really doing nothing that's to me, he say the same shit over and over again. But you know, different story. Everybody, niggas love Wayne, so yeah, what it is.
Before we get into the fuckery though, bro, it's crazy that when we just talking about, you know, money ain't the key to happiness, where a new study backs up that fucking claim that money is the goddamn key to happiness. I'll wait for you to pull it up. I'll be talking before you pull the shit up. So the new research confirms that money does indeed buy happiness. I mean, back to what I was saying before about that, I don't personally feel like, of course, money can probably buy you a new kidney, which will give you happiness if you're just having kidney failure, or you needed a heart or some shit like that, right? Happiness, you know, it can buy you happiness because you can put smiles on other people's faces. You know, you could do things for other people and stuff like that, help them out of their situation. You know, I think that does account for something. And I think, you know, give me money with the happy. I think if I had endless amounts of paper, I don't think I would be miserable. Because I'm not miserable now, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a millionaire. So at the end of the day, if I become to a point where it's like, yo, I done made X amount of dollars, I'm able to do everything I want, take care of everybody I want, maybe that does buy happiness at the end of the day.
That's got to do with your mindset, though, not the actual money.
Well, why do you say that?
Because sometimes more money, sometimes though, more money can cause you more motherfucking problems.
Yeah, I think if you're running out of money,
you know
though,
but if you
got money and you running out, it can cause you more problems because you trying to maintain a certain stature, or you gotta still hold obligations, or people asking you for stuff that you ain't got currently. So
but that's your fault though. First of all, trying to maintain a certain stature, you're gonna fall any fucking way, especially if you're not making money anymore. If you just got some money, you're not adding on to that.
Right.
There's certain shit you got to cut out.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't. Sometimes people got to stop living to impress other motherfuckers.
That's true. I agree with you 110 on that.
And I'm telling you, nigga, in Atlanta, Georgia, that shit go on a lot. Motherfuckers, you know, a person to say, nigga, they need something because they saw somebody else with it. And they don't even have the means to buy that shit and don't know how they gonna buy that shit. Then they go do some bullshit to get the shit, or they'll scam or something.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. You gotta be, and I don't think it's certain heights you not gonna get to if you can't maintain at a certain level. If you can't maintain here, the universe ain't gonna goddamn let you even get there because you ain't gonna know how to act, my nigga. Now we do see examples of niggas that don't know how to act. We see how that shit turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just wanted to get
Man,
your
you know
opinion
some crazy shit, man. I know a nigga. Look, there's a nigga from my hometown, man. This nigga, he had an incident when he was young. He got burnt and shit. Like he lost his family. When I think he turned 18 or 21, it might have been 21. He was awarded millions. My boy went to prison. Doing too much. He got the money, didn't know how to act, my nigga. Went to prison. A millionaire.
That's crazy.
Is he out of prison? I have no fucking idea. Haven't heard none. I ain't heard nothing about that nigga in over 20 years, my nigga. Got the money and lost everything.
It just depends on how you get it, like you said.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Niggas will blow through some cash, bro. Niggas will blow through some cash.
Like $1 million, boy. What I'm like, nigga? Could I spend $1 million in one day? I could, but damn, nigga, I don't even need no house that costs. That's too much space for me. A house that costs $1 million, a condo, $1 million condo, nigga, downtown. That's fine. I'll take that. But if you talking about a big ass house though, I don't even know what to do with all that. I just have space for no fucking reason to be paying a high ass light bill, and now I got everybody trying to come stay with me, my nigga. I be trying to fill the rooms. I don't want that.
That does sound about that. Does
you know what I'm saying? I don't need that. But could you know, like it be something like, nigga, wait the fuck, nigga. I seen 50 Cent talk about the house he bought about Mike Tyson house. He like, my nigga, I never went in most of them rooms. I didn't need that shit. You bought that motherfucker though.
He got it, but you know, he could have did what Rick Ross did. I mean, I don't think Connecticut is appealing as Atlanta. With Ross, he uses it as an investment property.
Well, you gotta think where the house was at in Connecticut, nigga. That shit wasn't far from New York City. Connecticut crossed that shit right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now he could have, but then nigga mindset wasn't on that. You feel me?
Especially not back then.
Back then, nigga mindset wasn't on that.
It was just a flex. It was just a flex to have that house.
And like Mike Tyson probably could have did some shit like that, but his mindset wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then his life just got totally fucking destroyed by a motherfucker talking about he raped her.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know if that's true or not. You know, I hope he ain't raped her. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know. The man did what, do 3 years out that shit, went to prison, and couldn't really recover from that shit.
No, he couldn't.
But I think Mike was already on the losing streak before he went to prison, wasn't he?
It was looking bad. It was looking bad. No, Mike. No, he wasn't on no losing streak.
But he had already lost to Buster Douglas before all that shit happened. He had already got the mouthpiece knocked the fuck out, Buster Douglas. Because if you remember, nigga, Mike never got the belt back. That's when George Foreman came back and ended up some kind of way getting the belt from. I think he beat the motherfucker Michael Moore. But anyway, all that being said, man, you just never know how money gonna turn a motherfucker life. It could be good, it could be bad.
No, you're right. You're right about that though.
I don't even know how the fuck we start talking about that shit. New research confirms that money does indeed buy happiness. If it buys pussy, it buys happiness. Because pussy make niggas happy.
Yeah. That shit's crazy, man. We gotta do a shout out, man, real quick, man, before we start winding down and get into the fuckeries, man. we definitely want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, the 6-year-old black girl from New Jersey who scored a 138 on her IQ test, matched Einstein scores with an amazing drop. Like, yeah, like, I mean, she's definitely on the path to greatness. Like, how can you have an IQ like that and be broke in life, or not run a Fortune 500 company? Like, you smart as fuck. Like, you smart as fuck. Like, period. You know what I mean? You smart.
We'll see how life turns out.
So yeah, man, we definitely we definitely wanted to motherfucking get into that, man. All right, man. So before we shut it down, man, you know we got to start getting into these fuckeries, man. Definitely has no bounds, man. Obviously, this first one I'm about to drop, it you know, it's crazy, man, because this is what and it's crazy how these motherfuckers really think about us, man, outside the country, bro. I just really thought this shit was crazy.
Think that African Americans are homosexuals.
Wow.
Most of the time, the first thing that rings into my mind about African Americans is homosexual.
Wow.
But then I come back and tell myself, no, not all African Americans are homosexuals. Also, another thing, we perceive African Americans as being rich. Yeah, we perceive them. You know, the idea of living in the States, holding the dollar, being paid in the dollar is a huge privilege here in Africa and here in Kenya. So we see you guys as rich. We see you guys as homosexuals. Think that African Americans are homosexual.
Go ahead, Al.
I mean, it speak for itself. I think he goes like. Let me just ask you. I just want to ask you this: how do you feel about what he said? Do you think it's an accurate perception of most African Americans, or do you think that's just what the media is painting?
It's what the media that he sees is painting. Yeah, I can see that. Facts. Niggas walking around with man bags, man purses, pants little as hell, crop tops. I don't understand the whole crop top shit. If any man in the comments understand the crop top, niggas wearing crop tops, y'all please say something to me in the comments, because I just don't understand that shit and don't agree with it. But it is what it is, my nigga. So yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, though, he looks a little on the rainbow side to me. He's sitting there with his legs crossed.
Facts.
So I also have a perception of other people in other countries, and I can't necessarily just say it. Obviously, it's a Kenyan man. Would I say Kenyan niggas look gay off of this? No, he does. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, man.
Just wanted to throw that out.
I definitely understand media makes us look a certain way. It's either gonna be a murderer, robber, or either a motherfucking rainbow boy.
He said the rich and the homosexual. I said, this nigga, man, just crazy, man. How he just trying to articulate that shit. This next situation, though, man, I think is just real fucked up, man. And like, I don't even know how some people can even get on camera and disclose what they actually are going through behind the scenes with they folk and shit like that. Like, homegirl, you got to pull a trap. This right here, man, is crazy, man. With the wife carrying her husband's dead's baby. Let's hear what she got to say.
You want to say, I shouldn't have did that. It was disrespectful. You lucky I ain't your brother. Your cousin. Like, come on. Come on, baby. Meet me somewhere. If you want to go ahead and you want to put some dirty laundry out there, tag me in it. Let me join it. Let's give them a show together. I don't need sympathy. Because guess what? I did what I did. 7, 8 months from now, it'll be a baby. And guess what? You're either going to be here or you're not. Nobody's forcing nothing. But this baby is coming. I'm not getting up. I'm not doing none of it. Because guess what? It really is what it is. It is. How do you got your dad coming here taking our trash? Like, why do your dad have to play the role that you're supposed to play? You want to say, I shouldn't have did that.
Did it repeat? Was she done talking? I don't even know.
No.
She ain't.
Like, come on. Come on, baby. Meet me somewhere. If you want to go ahead and you want to put some dirty laundry out there, tag me in it. Let me join it. Let's give them a show together. I don't need sympathy. Because guess what? I did what I did. 7, 8 months from now, it'll be a baby. And guess what? You're either going to be here or you're not. Nobody's forcing nothing. But this baby is coming. I'm not getting up. I'm not doing none of it. Because guess what? It really is what it is. It is. How do you got your dad coming here taking our trash? Like, why do your dad have to play the role that you're supposed to play? You want to say, I shouldn't have did that.
Did it repeat? I don't know.
I just had to hear it twice anyway, though, man. Like that, like, and then telling the nigga like he got an ultimatum to stay or not. Like this is you literally giving this nigga his little brother.
Oh no, what? I just peeped. I just really read the top. She carrying her husband's dad, goddamn butt them cheese. God damn. Hey man, look here, man. I don't even think she need to be even out here talking about that. And you wonder, it's so many niggas go to jail over brawls, man, doing dumb shit. Bruh. I hope this nigga don't crash out. I hope bruh didn't or does not. I don't know how old. I see this was posted on July the 10th. I hope this man did not crash out when he saw this video.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, yo, dad, like, damn, dad, you gonna fuck.
I hope he says, my daddy gotta pay child support. God damn it. That fucked up. I fucked my love. I was married to my little bro, mama.
Gotta be.
Because the kids still gonna be in their life, obviously. You feel me? Yeah, but she done told on herself. You dumb bitch. I hate to say it like that, but you know.
It'd be crazy, man. And they tell themselves just to go viral. Like you said, like he gonna take this to court, whatever he need, he gonna have this as his arsenal and shit like that, bro. Like it's crazy that, man, Pops went out sad though. Like, damn, Pops, like it's already grimy as fuck you to hit her, but then you nutting her too. Like, damn, bro. And I know he probably like, then you need to get rid of this baby. I know he behind the scenes like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? I know that nigga on one. I know he on one. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man. But you know, yeah, what it is. This is the shit. See, this just be the shit that when you see black men talking about why they don't deal with certain people, they experience that type of behavior, my nigga. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? When you see men complaining about their own women, when I say their own women, the women of their race, it's because they've had experiences like this from their own women. They've been shitted on the most by their own women. They're like, fuck that, nigga. We going to Thailand or Colombia or wherever. God damn it. They treat her good over here. Might have to give a bitch a couple of hours, but I ain't got to worry about a bitch now. Fuck a nigga, eggs and grilled shit. Cut the toenail. Shit, you feel me? Shit. And then women will be like, they going over there treating them women, and they ain't women don't respect them. Bitch, these women over here don't even talk like that. We don't give a damn about none of that shit. They be peaceful. And they get it up about me with no problem. Hey, man. And then you ain't got to worry about when you come on back to the US, you ain't got to worry about a motherfucker fucking your daddy, my nigga. You feel me? Talking about getting pregnant. Talking about a bitch that you married, your wife. Your
She
wife.
said, you gotta deal with it. She said, you ain't gotta, we don't need you. That shit crazy as fuck. Like, nigga, first off, me and my daddy gotta work it out, nigga. This on the script.
Bad, man.
We gotta work it out. Me and Pops, nigga, you gotta work it out. You paying child support and you giving me a couple dollars for that one, Dad. Dipping into that 401k. Yeah, need that retirement fund. Give it to me. This next situation, man, is when a nigga pass away, it just go to show how niggas is. I don't know how to take this. Do you take this as disrespectful? Do you take this as I'm paying tribute to my brother? But it seems like man died and then they get the gambling right on the man's.
Hey, all I can say about this with my dog, they sending them off with a motherfucking bang.
First off, man, they sending them off, but it's just crazy though, because you don't see no other folk doing they people like that. It's just crazy how our people like, fucking man, we gonna gamble on his casket. We gonna throw it down just like I know he would want us to. Like, I mean, I guess that's cool, but you got to get the fuckery, man, because you can't let the man rest in peace. Gambling is one of the deadly sins. He supposed to be trying to go to heaven. He don't need to have that on his soul as he's trying to make his way through. I don't think that we should be gambling at that point, man. We supposed to be wishing this brother well into the afterlife. Y'all want him to be here screaming 5 deuce 4 tray. Like, that's what y'all want him to say. And that shit don't make no goddamn sense. But this last thing, bro, I just felt, nigga, that was just crazy as fuck. Like how some people, I just think you took smuggling to a whole different level with this one, bro. So we wrapped this shit up. My man took smuggling to a whole different level. Man is caught smuggling 100 snakes in his pants into China. Motherfucker, what was you thinking about with 100 goddamn snakes? And first off, where the hell was they at? Was these baby snakes? Like, what is they saying in here, Trav? What was they, half snake? Like, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now because I can see that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely possible. You know, my bro, he breeds snakes and shit, man. So I already know how they be coming. So 100 in his pants. Based on how he had the motherfuckers packaged, I can see that. And I can also see this being something that people are doing because snakes bring big motherfucking money, my nigga. They bring the bag, bro. Especially if it's legal, illegal to have snakes over there or a certain kind of snake. Yeah, that shit bringing big money, my nigga. This nigga finna do Fed time probably, bro. You know what I'm saying? With a couple snake bites.
I mean, 100 though?
Hey, man, he had a big bag coming to him.
In his pants, though.
In his pants.
I just don't. Them had to be little baby snakes.
Yeah, it could have been, though. Let's say officials found 104 live snakes of various shapes, sizes, and colors. Many identified as non-native species, writhing in a tangle. Let me see. It said audacious act of animal smuggling backfired when a routine inspection revealed 6 bulging tape shut canvas bags precariously nestled within the man's pants. Oh, that's the fucking problem. The motherfucker was in that bitch irritated in them bags, nigga. Shit. How your ass got caught?
What they was doing? Hissing?
They probably was moving around a lot, agitated.
They probably
Snakes
came out
on top of snakes in bags. That shit don't work like that.
and that's what I call snakes on a motherfucking plane.
Snakes on a motherfucking plane. But you better believe he finna get some big money for that shit right there, motherfucker. You better believe he finna get a big bag for that.
Well,
100,
he
104?
was gonna get a big bag for that.
Yeah, he got them probably going to the Fed, the Chinese Feds, the Cheds, nigga.
Ain't no telling how they doing niggas over there, man.
I can imagine they prison is probably some of the worst shit known to mankind.
Absolutely. But man, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man, riding into the midnight hour, man. Hey, if you didn't catch us on the live, you know you can catch us on the replay, man. Make sure you tune in to all our sites, man, where you can catch us at IG, Twitch, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, DeadBolt ATL. Any show ideas, man, that y'all want us to talk about, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up, man, on the inbox, on the IG at the DeadBolt ATL. Trav, man, you got any parting words for the people, man, before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man, appreciate y'all for coming out. God bless you.
He said, appreciate y'all for coming out.
Good night.
God bless you. And good night.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, you gonna play our theme music. We don't go nowhere without our theme music.
Y'all know it, but we're gonna win.
We don't know.
I
We
don't know
gonna
if you
win.
feel it, but we're gonna win.
Gonna
I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna win.
Boom.
You got to understand, we're gonna win right now.
Storm.